All right, we're live.
All right, and welcome to 97.9 Unity Radio, the Coach Schuman Sports and Entertainment YouTube channel, and all social media platforms. This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. We are doing a live watch-along for the national championship game between number 8 Ohio State and number 7 Notre Dame. And with me, as always, the voice of reason himself, who is thrilled because we got our country back today.
Yes.
The voice of reason, Frank Cristiano.
We did. It's fantastic. And I'm here in my bar. We got about 80 or 90 people. I can only put 100 in here, so it's a pretty. We did an all-you-can-eat buffet. $20 pizza and wing buffet. All you can eat, Dave. What do you think of that price? $20.
All you can eat pizza and wings?
All you can eat pizza and wings.
Well, Ohio State just started out good with a big run.
We're talking about pizza and wings, Steve.
Well, the game started, so.
You mean Notre Dame?
Notre Dame?
We're in the next middle room over from the sports bar itself because it's so loud in there. It'd be difficult for us to even be heard. And we're actually right in front of our buffet tables.
Another big run.
The screens are far away.
Another big run for a first down. I know it looks like it's going to be 3rd and short. I don't really like the Irish uniforms.
I don't think Steve has the eyesight to do play-by-play.
I don't like the uniforms. This will be big on the first drive of the game if they can get some momentum going. And again, the quarterback keeper. Wow.
Yeah. That's a big part of Notre Dame's game plan anyways.
He's the transfer from Duke, Dave, right?
Yes, that's what he does, dude. He runs the ball. He has the most touchdowns in the country, I think, next to Genty.
Oh, right.
Rushing.
Right. Now they're picking up tempo.
Yeah.
I still don't see. I see a matchup of two fantastic defenses, both sides, Notre Dame and Ohio State. But I just see the talent level for the skill positions to be an advantage to Ohio State.
Incomplete pass right there. Yeah, I think Ohio State, above and beyond, has more talent than Notre Dame in the skill position.
That should be the difference.
Right, Riley Leonard is really a great runner. He's a decent passer.
Right.
It was a good pickup for that.
I just don't know. I don't know how consistent a passer he is. So bottom line, once Ohio State's defense starts clamping down on the run a little bit, he's going to have to make some plays.
Well, they've already run him several times, which I was kind of surprised by.
Right.
Completion, first down into the flat on the slant. Nice slant ball.
It's all right. They've got to get their legs under them, but yeah, definitely. Now, anybody know what the over under is on this?
8.5.
Over under.
Oh, I thought it was 53.
53. I mean, I would probably. Geez, that's a tough number.
Dave can fact check me.
On the over under, Dave, if you got a number for us here, if it's 53, that's a tough one. I probably would still go with the under if it's 53.
Pass into the flat. 8-yard gain.
It's is that Love?
Efficient.
4 is Love, right, Troy? Number 4?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Love. Come on, say hi.
Big third
They're going to be on
down
there
right
for
here.
hours, Troy. They're going to be on here for hours. This is not formal as our normal stuff. Not that the normal stuff is formal.
You got a standing room only there, I see. Nice. Little background. That's the boy,
it.
Dave?
Yeah, it's him.
Now I see he has the tank top on there, so you probably got him pounding some weights in the basement right now.
He did that.
They got stuffed on third down.
That's part of the Coach Schuman regimen right there. You got to after dinner, you got to hit the weights hard down in the basement.
That's it.
Probably got some protein shakes for him ready, right? Little stretching band, a little band to stretch him out a little bit at the end.
While you guys were at the Pizza and Wings Festival, I made chicken quesadillas. So
chicken quesadillas. Maybe I'll do that as a special next time. All the chicken quesadillas you can eat.
I want paella, actually.
That's great.
Make some paella.
So,
another big stop.
Yeah,
so 2. It's the girl from the other night.
Cody Simon from New Jersey.
Ohio State will get their legs under them. Just give them a little bit of time.
Cody Simon from New Jersey. There's
I don't like this
3
matchup at all for Notre Dame. I really don't.
Oh, they ran the power ride to the field. The power ride's a little.
They ran your favorite play.
I'm not a power ride guy. I don't like power ride.
No, they ran your favorite play. Stretch.
That wasn't stretch.
The play before. Oh, you're a play ahead of me. You're a play ahead of me. Now I see the power ride. First down. You're a play ahead of me.
What do you
I guess
have?
whatever.
You have cable, Dave, you're using, or using
Streaming?
DirecTV, YouTube TV?
YouTube TV, yeah.
YouTube TV, yeah. We use DirecTV in the bar, so maybe that's why it might be a shade ahead of you.
Yeah, definitely, because YouTube TV, they're probably like.
That's what I use, YouTube TV. I mean, even with the price increase, you got $82 a month. I mean, that's still not bad. I can watch it anywhere in the world. Just give me a signal.
Anywhere you want, yeah.
Oh, wow.
A little dump off pass there on the rollout.
You're moving, dude.
Conversion. Big first
down. They get inside the 5, they're scoring. Because Riley Leonard scored. I'll tell you how many touchdowns he has on the season. Where's the dog, by the way, Troy? Oh, he's right there. Good. Okay.
Is the dog coming on air?
He's barking. He probably has to go to the bathroom. I probably have to take him in a minute.
Would a Notre Dame victory be a big win for the Trump administration? As the religion, Catholic part of it comes into play.
Is that a win for the Trump? Yeah, I think that's a win for the Trump administration.
Well, they said Notre Dame's America's team now.
And by the way, you know what was my favorite thing about the whole inauguration?
Are we talking about the gnome lady again?
No. She's just my favorite, period. But no, Mark. Did you see Mark Zuckerberg at the inauguration?
Yes. Who was he next to? Who was the woman he was next to?
Jeff Bezos is. I think that's his wife.
Sanchez. Lauren Sanchez.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was taking a peek. He was taking a peek.
You know what? The clamps are off now.
Oh, another outside don't play.
Oh, your favorite.
9 yards. We just stop with my favorite.
The clamps. So what you're saying is there won't be any collaborations between Facebook and.
Here's the funniest part about it. So he did it, and then he looked over to Bezos and was like gave him all right, my man. Almost like when you guys are ready to start swinging, just give me a call.
That's great. How about that, though? The clamps are off. We can actually be human and look at people and admire people now.
Who's the Bezos guy? Who's Bezos?
Jeff Bezos.
Well, yeah, who is he?
Jeff Bezos?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know who Jeff Bezos is?
No idea.
I'll say, give a guess.
Yeah, take a guess.
He apparently has money because you said he wants more of it.
He definitely has money.
Yes.
That's a given.
Bald guy in his late 50s.
Well, what are you talking about? Facebook and Instagram or LinkedIn?
No, Facebook is Mark Zuckerberg.
Is he a social media guy?
And Jeff Bezos is? Yeah, no, he's got a company. He's got a pretty big company.
You don't know what company he owns.
Blumen, Dave. Blumen.
Amazon?
Oh, he's the Amazon guy.
Yeah.
This guy here is the most uneducated, educated podcaster that there is in the world.
I'm sure just sheltered. Why Jeff Bezos isn't important in my life. I don't order from Amazon.
You don't?
You're a Temu guy?
No, I don't order anything.
I like Temu.
I like Temu except when I order clothing.
Yeah, don't order clothing from Temu.
5X in China is like X or large.
Or Etsy. I like Etsy.
Every time I look at the size chart, then we go up to 5X and it's like the chest is like a 54 or 52. Like, really? That's a little light, isn't it?
That's a little. Well, I found that out the hard way. We get our our 7-on-7 club uniforms from overseas.
Oh, do you really?
And, yeah, we do. They look great too, believe it or not. They look great.
Okay.
But I made them. Usually, I order sweatshirts and t-shirts, everything in America. Just those uniforms in America, they charge you an arm and a leg. But you order overseas, they're unbelievably reasonable, and they're good.
Well, it's the child labor.
So how much? Well, child labor or not? How much?
No, but if you order t-shirts or sweatshirts, the price is not that big a difference. So I think
how much does labor factor into it? I mean, American labor, which they say is better labor, is more experienced labor, is harder working labor, but it costs 10 times what other countries can produce.
You think your labor is harder working than the Chinese labor?
I can't compare labor because I haven't been around the world every place. I can tell you right now, European labor is not up to par with U.S. labor.
No, very lackadaisical.
Asian labor, Asian Pacific,
they're very efficient.
That labor is hard-working labor, and for peanuts.
Dude, you can't stop him, dude. You can't stop him.
They direct snap to him, and he just goes every time.
He's a truck, dude. Have you ever seen his basketball highlights?
Oh my God, he's not just a slam dunker in high school.
So he's a graduate transfer, right, from Duke?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I'm not 100% certain.
The one advantage is if you look at Notre Dame's line, even with their left tackle being out with an ankle injury, they're mammoth. I mean, they're 320, 330 across the board.
Yeah.
They're huge.
You're huge. He's going to run again.
Wow, they just run with it.
Oh, yeah, he just runs, dude. I'm telling you, he looks skinny, but he's not.
Yeah.
He's 6'4", like 230, or 6'3.5", 230, something like that.
That's a big quarterback, man. I watched Josh Allen yesterday take a ball in the 7 or 8 yard line. I mean, he's just so big, so hard to stop.
And that's the NFL. He's doing that against those guys.
Right.
And they're not worried about him getting hurt at all?
Riley?
At this point, you can't worry about getting hurt.
I don't think they're worried about in this game.
He's got one game left at the school.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah,
I wonder what his major is.
This is only his 4th year in college.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if he has I don't know. All these
he
guys
redshirted or anything, yeah.
They all have 9,000 years of eligibility.
Hey, how about the Bears today signing Ben Johnson off the Lions as the OC? Oh yeah.
Oh my God!
As their head coach, he's the OC of the Lions.
Tom Brady's gonna cry.
Yep, and they say Johnson is interviewing and wants to bring in, if you remember the old Vikings head coach, Dennis Allen.
Well, he was just coordinator. He was just with the Saints
as a D coordinator.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't he just fired with the Saints, Dennis Allen?
I don't think it's the same Dennis Allen, was it?
So Riley.
No, the D coordinator for the Vikings was Flores.
Right, I'm saying Dennis Allen, who retired as the head coach, unless he's dead. Is Dennis Allen dead?
No, Dennis Allen had coached. There was a Dennis Allen that coached the Saints.
And I don't think that's the same Dennis Allen.
Riley had that was the 17th rushing touchdown of the year.
Is Dennis Allen that common of a name?
It seems to be under the. If you go to telephone book, which are not anymore, usually under the Allens, there's a lot of Dennis.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
That was Riley Leonard's 17th touchdown of the year.
17
rushing.
Wow, that's pretty good, man. It just makes that Northern Illinois loss just more baffling than ever.
It is baffling.
They just ran ISO with him. They just snapped it to him and ran it up the middle.
Well, they've obviously found something in scouting that defense that they like with an inside ISO game.
Yeah.
Against a defense that really doesn't let up much running at all.
No, they got a top defense. And
if Notre Dame can run the ball like that, Ohio State's in trouble.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they marched right down the field on the first drive.
Because Notre Dame's defense is good enough to shut down Ohio State if they're on point.
Right.
I thought Ohio State's defense would be so good that they wouldn't be able to do what they're doing right
they
away.
wouldn't be able to.
Right down
I
the ball.
still can't see that happening. I can't see that happening. But again, Dave, I didn't see the Washington Redskins beating the Detroit Lions by 2 touchdowns. Who saw that?
That was awesome. How awesome was that?
That was, literally, this is the first playoff game I've watched. See, I'm superstitious. Every time I watch them, they lose. So I don't watch. I just catch it at the end, or I get the scores and the highlights.
They haven't had a playoff game since 2020.
Regular season. Regular season. So
18 play drive.
that right now, Notre Dame's 18-play drive. Wow, that's pretty good. So I'm watching the game, and I'm literally in astonishment at what Washington was doing on the field. It was incredible. I mean, 4 picks. Granted, Jared Goff had probably the worst day of his career.
He was desperate. Yeah.
Well, he was moving a little bit. There was a little bit of pressure on him. It was good. But 4 picks. That's an incredible performance by the secondary, which has been maligned most of the year in Washington. That's their weak spot. Aaron Glenn. Yeah, well, Aaron Glenn's with Detroit. So I don't think Aaron Glenn had anything to do with that. But
Steve, do you know what team that Aaron Glenn was on?
Yeah, he was on the Jets.
Yeah, no, when he played.
Yeah,
he's coaching with Detroit Lions.
Yeah, I know he's with the Lions.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know who the coach of the Lions is? I think it's Jeff Bezos. Yes.
Well, you said all these people are millionaires and rich, and they just want more money.
Yes,
I don't agree with that.
they do. Why don't you agree with
Why
that?
do they have to have more?
You're pretty well off right now. Why do you need more money?
I don't need millions upon millions of dollars.
Oh, you're still
You
working.
got your Venmo up here.
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah, you can Venmo at Husky Talk.
Why?
That's it. Why? Because we want to donate to Yukon football. That's why we're gonna donate to Yukon football.
Is that what it is?
Of course.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I like it.
sounds good to me.
I see this is the cash ticker is right there in the corner. It's rolling.
Not looking work like
Oh,
that.
it doesn't work like that? Okay.
It had work. My other show I got.
You know, Dave, I have a Yukon helmet in my garage. You believe that?
You have my
Really?
helmet?
No, not yours. I have a Yukon helmet because I was trying to help a kid out. He lived on the island of St. John.
Oh, Cristiano.
Yeah, and he talked to Chris and said, so this kid was going to go to the Cornell football camp,
Yeah.
and he flew in from St. John, and he left all his equipment. He had nothing. So I asked Steve, and Steve called Chris at Yukon, and Chris sent me a helmet, shoulder pads, sent me
That's
everything.
awesome.
That was great. And then afterwards, the kid didn't need the helmet, so he just gave it back to me.
That's awesome.
This is the best.
Steve, quick question for you. Give me your pizza take. Now. Are you doing the Sicilians today or no?
Yeah, it's a little thick.
No, what I did was this. The Sicilian's a specialty pizza. That's only per order.
Right.
Right now, what I have out here is plain cheese, pepperoni,
Oh, okay.
sausage and pepper, and garlic pizza.
The garlic
Oh.
was good. Yeah.
And what I did was I just baked off some shells, some rectangular full sheet shells, and because it speeds up the process for me a little bit, I can get it pizza in and out real quick. So it's a thicker shell. It holds up better in a steam pan instead of a thinner slice, you know. So
Right.
Yeah, and I can cut them in squares, which are easier
Like
to handle.
squares. Yeah.
It's amazing watching Frank multitask, like being the manager and commentating. Like he's giving directions and orders to his manager.
Are they?
I'm here.
It sounds packed. It sounds packed, Frank.
I got about 90 in here.
That's good.
I can only put 100 in the box.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's not bad.
I just wanted him to lower the volume, and he wouldn't lower the volume.
They can't.
Monday night too.
You can lower the volume.
Half of that is chatter, anyways. Half of that is chatter. We're talking.
We can make an announcement to be quiet.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
It's a Monday night, even though it's a big game, obviously, but still Monday night.
Yeah.
Oh, is Monday Night Football tonight? Oh no, it's not. Obviously,
No, the playoffs.
Nothing.
No.
You only got 2 games left. No, 3 games count the Super Bowl.
So you just have So yeah, that's actually a pretty good crowd.
Ohio State running power left. I like it.
Dave, for us here in Central New York, in the Utica area, I probably have the biggest crowd out right now.
Oh, really?
No one goes out for college football in our area. No one. The reason being is no one has any allegiance to big schools in our area. There is resonating. There's Syracuse and UB.
The Celtic Harp people go there.
Not many.
They go for Notre Dame.
What it is, the problem is this. Most people in our area went to Portland, Oswego, Ithaca, St. John Fisher. So there's no allegiance to any kind of big-time college football. And they've never had that big-time college football experience. My son wants to go to a big school because he wants that big-time college experience, 100,000 people in the stands, crazy rallies, pep rallies, overnight stuff.
The SUNY schools don't have that. I mean, Buffalo's trying.
Too small.
SUNY Albany is why.
SUNY Albany doesn't have that at all. Not sports. Not like that.
No, they don't. But
the only one in New York State, there's only one school in New York State, that's Syracuse, that brings that kind of big
crowd.
School atmosphere.
Well, Army does. Army,
yes. Army.
Yes, but that's that atmosphere.
First
going to a game there, it's like
it's crazy.
I love it.
It's you feel the history. You feel it.
So when Steve was playing at Yukon, I think it was his senior year. We took our staff, our high school staff, all took a trip down to Annapolis, and we watched the Yukon Navy.
Yes.
And it's just, I never seen anything like it before. So outside the stadium, the band, the Navy band, marches outside the stadium. It was pouring rain.
Yep.
All the students, the cadets, followed the band. They did a whole loop around the stadium, and then they walk in the stadium together. As they're walking in the stadium, all of the parents that are lined along the sides to see their kids are throwing candy bags at the kids because they can't have any sugar, no candy on
they don't
campus.
get sugar during the season.
But they can eat it in the stands, I guess. So there's these they're whipping big bags of chocolate at these kids.
Wow.
And puddles of water. I couldn't believe. I'm like, what am I watching? This is great. We go inside and we sit in the stands. Yukon won like 38-0. So the only time they fired the howitzer was on the first kickoff.
And they couldn't sit down. Though.
Right, they stand the whole game. But the howitzer was right next to me. I didn't even notice it was being fired. Unbelievable how loud that thing is. I can't imagine a battlefield. Thank God I never had to do anything like that.
Big run.
I know. Ohio State is running right through them.
By Ohio State. I like it. They're right under center. What did we get here?
He's right under center, isn't that in shotgun?
Well, I'm trying to see if it was power or not. No, they just ran the zone divide.
Zone.
Yep.
Cross zone, yeah.
I like it. I like the zone divide with the tight end pulling around and blocking for the quarterback if he keeps it.
Yep,
Yeah,
great play.
It's a little quick screen
to the boundary.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's going to come down to the athletes at the end of this game. And if that happens, I still got to take Ohio State.
Well, it can't be a shootout. You think it's going to be a shootout?
I said pick the under at 53, so I don't think it's going to be a shootout.
I don't know. Was that valid? Was I valid with the over-under?
Does a shootout favor Ohio State? I think so.
Yes. Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, I would definitely say
That was Jeremiah Smith. Who was that? Is that Smith?
Yeah, I was curious what the over-under is.
It's amazing what a $20 all-you-can-eat pizza and wing buffet drags out because we're below zero up here. So
it is
for people to come out. That's a big thing.
No, I heard the weather is
It's stupid.
huge play.
It's gonna, the whole East Coast is going to be bad. Up here, we get pipes that free. You got to let water run overnight. Sometimes in buildings, commercial, because the pipes are going to freeze.
Yeah. What, you run a little jet?
No, this is the power read. The power ride. It's a front side read.
That wasn't a power ride.
They left the front side end unblocked. That's who he reads.
Well, it was a garbage read because he shit play.
Yeah, the power ride's falling out of style.
Power ride though, he would slide 2 steps with him. He didn't slide.
No, he didn't slide. He just gave it all away.
Yeah, it was a give.
Well, maybe
So-
they thought they could beat the end. I don't know.
Hey, what are the predictions for next week? What do you think as far as the 2 championship games?
Philly can't throw the
KC,
ball.
I think Buffalo beats KC.
I think Buffalo does too.
And then I think, where's it at, by the way?
At KC.
It's at KC. And then what's the other one?
Philly and Washington.
Philly, Washington.
They split during the season. But Philly can't throw the ball.
No, but they got the best running back in football.
But
They had 65 yards passing.
Jalen Hurts
Did
may
you
be
see
hurt. I mean, he was-
Saquon Barkley run?
Yeah.
Saquon Barkley's amazing. Saquon Barkley is having his FU season.
I'll take Buffalo, and I mean I have to take the Commanders, Redskins because I mean that's my team.
Yeah, I would too.
I think it's. I think I like the. I actually wanted Philly instead of the Rams. I don't like the matchup with
Matthew Stafford.
the Rams passing versus the Redskins secondary. So I was sort of hesitant with that. Philly, I can live with. You got to stop Saquon. You got to load the box a little bit. You know, I would pressure Hurts. I wouldn't give him time. Maybe pressure with a spy behind it.
He ran
so you don't
good,
get
too.
caught.
He ran
What's
good.
that?
He ran
No,
great.
he did. He ran great. That's my. But he was injured, and then in the third quarter they're going into the fourth. So I don't know how that's going to affect him as well too. How healthy he's going to be. You know. Yeah. I still yes.
Jaden Daniels, man.
He's been beyond. I mean, that's your rookie of the year. That could be your. If it wasn't for Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson or Saquon, that could be your NFL Player of the Year, just because of what he's done and accomplished in game after game after game.
Yeah, I'm still not a Lamar Jackson guy.
The five last
Lamar-
play wins.
Lamar, so I think I'm going to go with
Lamar.
Buffalo. I'm going to go Buffalo Philly, although I'm rooting for Frank. So I'm rooting for you, Frank. I'm rooting for Washington because I'd like to see it happen.
Yeah. Dave, for me, it would be too much. It would be too much. I mean, from 4-12 or 4-13 to getting to a Super Bowl in 1 year. I mean, we turned everything around in almost a year and a half with new ownership.
Well, they made a good hire.
They made great hires
With
across
Dan
the board.
Quinn, yep.
The general manager on down, everything has been productive. Every player on that roster is doing something. There basically isn't a guy there that hasn't contributed. Right. Yeah. So I mean, I think it's a fantastic overall season that we haven't seen in a long time from any team doing that kind of a big tournament. Even Detroit, who's had a fantastic turnaround. It took them 3 years to get to where they are now, whereas Washington just flipped the switch around. Dan Quinn paints on the wall. Why not us?
It took Detroit 2 years.
And all of a sudden, here we are.
They were in the NFC Championship last year.
I mean, they get the Super Bowl.
2 years. It was a 2-year term.
You know, my question. I was impressed by Lamar Jackson.
You were impressed by him.
I was. I thought he played well. Let me put it like this: the first half, I thought he was awful. The second half, bringing him back, he was excellent. So, and then
I'm
of
still
course,
not sold on him.
Well, I think the thing he's got to clean up is he doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes, but his mistakes are mistakes that you make when you're going for it.
Yeah, they're catastrophic.
And I hate to say that he has to be more conservative a little bit because I think he's so good that he can afford to be a little more conservative.
He can.
I think for years he was told he wasn't a good passer,
Right?
And he was trying to prove it, and now he doesn't have to. Now he's good enough. He just needs his arm. I mean, he made great throws. He just needs to make the play, and he doesn't even have to go crazy.
I don't think that the O coordinators have scratched the surface with what he could do.
Todd Monken's done a great job since he's been there.
Yeah, but I mean, Even who was his OC before who went with the Chargers
Greg
just
Roman.
now? Roman, right. I don't think they've scratched the surface of what this guy can do athletically and in a scheme that sort of opens things up a little more. I mean, I know
Yeah,
they're
they're very simple.
I know they have Derrick Henry in the backfield, but I can't see why they're not 5 wide half the game.
Yeah.
Because bottom line, that puts so much pressure on those interior 5 guys to not make a mistake and allow him to break and run, you know? Right. And so I don't think they've
Ooh, nice play.
Touchdown, Ohio State.
Yeah.
Nice play action.
I don't think they've done enough with Lamar as far as giving him multiple options to be able to bring all his athletic talent out, because the guy is phenomenal. I mean,
Derrick Henry doesn't like to run out of the shotgun. That's one of the issues.
Yeah, you know what?
He likes being under center.
Yeah, he does, but you know what? They haven't run out of shotgun in the game yesterday.
No, they did. There was the most yards he's ever gained out of the shotgun.
Fake
The last 2 weeks.
You know, I think there's a lot to be said with that.
Fake motion.
I think Henry's dynamic, but I think that Lamar Jackson needs to be utilized even more than what they're doing with right now. Because let's look at Josh Allen. The Bills use Josh Allen, and they use him in multiple ways. You know, and they go a lot of empty. They want to give him more.
Does a great QB sneak.
Right. So I think Baltimore needs to expand and get to the next level. They need an OC. I think they really need they need Miami's.
Oh, come on.
They need Miami's head coach. They need a guy.
Mike McDaniel?
Yeah.
You don't like what Todd Monken's done with them?
It's not enough.
Oh,
it's
my
not
God.
enough. It's not enough. It's not.
He completely changed Lamar Jackson. He got him an MVP 2 years ago.
I know.
He might be the MVP this year.
Right. I understand
And you
that.
think he needs to? He's not doing the right things with.
I think he hasn't. They don't expand.
That's not a good
They
take.
don't expand. Great take. They haven't expanded. They haven't expanded the playbook enough for him. They don't utilize him enough. I think they utilize him even more.
You're very limited when you go 4 and 5 wide.
Limited is what?
In the run game, you can only run zone read. You can run zone read with the bubble. You can run zone read with the wide receiver screen.
I'm talking about dropping back and allowing him to run.
You want him to run.
I want designed run plays out of the shotgun.
Spread it out and let him run.
Open up the lane. Stop packing everything in. Everyone's running 4 wide or tight, like that squeeze used to like.
I told you. I didn't like it.
It's garbage.
I told you.
Well, you ran it all the time. You loved it.
No, I kept telling you I didn't like
No,
it.
now you did. You used to run it when you were coordinating for us in the high school.
Yes,
you
and it
loved
worked great.
It's garbage.
It worked great.
What I'm saying is,
Steve, you seem ornery today, Steve.
It was great when I ran it.
No, I said you seem ornery today.
Ornery? I'm in a great mood. I'm not ornery at all.
Oh. You do seem ornery. Am I wrong, Frank? Am I wrong?
I got to eat my pizza and wings. No, I'm growing my Blue Manchu. I got the Blue Manchu growing.
right. See, I told you.
Yeah.
I told you.
And if you want to donate, you can Venmo at Husky Talk. At Husky Talk, we're donating for the Yukon Collective.
For the Blue Manchu. That's great.
Wow.
NIL for you?
NIL for you.
Well, the guy yesterday, Dave, said he liked watching you because he was a barber, and he liked to see the evolution of your facial hair.
I saw that.
You change it up quite a bit.
That's it.
So this
sometimes I go.
This game
Sometimes I go
started
here.
around-
Sometimes I go
what time
shave.
7:45.
It started at 7:45. You sure?
Yeah.
At 7:45. What time do we predict this game to end?
10.
Wow, 10:30.
No.
Well,
Yeah, Steve might be right. Steve might be right.
11:45.
10:30.
4-hour game.
4 hours? You think 4 hours?
I bet you 11:30, 11:45 this game ends.
Well, they both had long drives. I don't think so. They both have long drives and control the
I
clock.
just think the commercial breaks are going to kick in more and more. Halftime's going to be a little longer for some reason. All these games, especially when you live on the East Coast and you got to go to work in the morning, and those Monday night games are midnight, and you're going to bed at midnight. How does that work?
I know. It's
You own the place, so you don't have to go to work early.
I do. I've been here since 7 in the morning. What are you talking about?
If I own your place,
It would be closed because you wouldn't be working. Other people would be robbing you, and it'd be closed. It'd be an inferior product. Absolutely.
I'd have a great product.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't come in at 7 a.m.
Right. You'd open around 11:45 noon, right?
No, why do you need to come in at 7?
Because it takes time to prep everything.
You have to pay someone else to do it.
But there's no one left. No one wants to work in this. There's no one left. No one.
You're telling me there's not one employee
Yeah.
you could trust.
They're not trust. They're just not there.
You could say, hey, and then
They're
do
not
the
there.
dough.
They're not there. They're not there. They're not there. You'll find out.
Would they say no?
What's that?
Would they say no to you?
They already work full during the day or night. They can't come in earlier for them. They'd be dead.
Well, just you could let them out early.
what time do you open each day?
So we get
10
here.
o'clock.
I get here at 7:30, 8 o'clock. The doors usually are open by 9. We open at 11, but realistically to have stuff ready. And
Well,
it used to be open at like 10
Because the
9:30,
kids
10,
we
but
could come for lunch.
Nah, COVID changed everything. We didn't care. We put the door closed. It gives us an extra hour to prep stuff. You don't have to deal with customers. 11 o'clock is fine. We don't lose anything from it.
And then you're out by when? When is the bar closed?
The bar will close when basically everyone's
When
out.
people leave.
The restaurant side will close at 9 or 10 p.m. and then the bar will stay open as long as I have people there. So it fluctuates.
Does New York have a mandatory close time or no?
2 a.m.
2 a.m.,
Well,
but
2
except
a.m.
for Albany and Buffalo.
2 a.m. do not serve alcohol. You could be open longer, but you can't serve it.
No, Albany you can.
Oh, you can?
Albany, the bars stay open on the floor. That's why I used to like going.
Right. That I didn't know.
Buffalo, too.
But so that's where it is right now. We'll figure it out. I'm planning on what I'd like to do is bring back the UFC pay-per-views to the bar.
You say that,
I know,
but then you don't.
it's hard to do. It's hard to do. It costs a decent amount of money to bring in the stream.
I know. I tried to tell you to charge a cover.
You charge
What do they
a cover,
charge you
but
for
nobody
that?
here. It goes by seating. Usually it's $10 a seat.
But I showed him how to illegally stream it. So
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Yep.
I showed him the legal websites we can stream it on.
That would work out perfect for me. As soon as they take my license away.
We plugged the HDMI cord into the TV.
But the greatest podcaster in the world, sir, he showed me how to stream it illegally. I mean, I don't understand why you're shutting me down.
Yeah.
And if you contribute right now to Venmo at Husky Talk, we can help.
If you could just Venmo at Husky Talk, and that way I can pay my fine to get out of jail once I get arrested for illegally streaming.
You knocked the Venmo at Husky Talk. People like Chris Bellamy. They Venmo for him.
Yeah,
So if you were more likable, then they would Venmo.
sure.
It's likability.
Right. That's what it is.
It is. It is. They want to support you.
They want to support me.
No, that they don't. That's why they don't Venmo. Chris Bellamy, they want to support because he's an advocate for mental health and fathers' rights.
Whatever makes you happy.
Whatever makes me happy. There's nothing making me happy. I'm just telling you that's what he does. He gives back, and people like that. The black community supports him.
Ernie sends him money. We haven't seen any money from Ernie.
I paid you the last 2 weeks from Ernie.
No, from Ernie. Oh, that was from Ernie? I thought that
Oh,
was
is
from
Ernie?
you. I thought that was from you.
Well, he pays me, and then I pay you.
Oh, okay.
I think it's all fake.
It is.
How is money fake?
No, money's not fake. Money's not fake.
You think I have the money to spend to keep giving hundreds of dollars to each
No.
of you?
Sesame Street.
I don't know why you're giving me $100. I don't even understand.
I give you $100 because you do the show, and because you post my shows, and because I appreciate the time that it takes to do.
Well, my
because
time is not $100. Is like.
I know it's. I know
rather
you
you not
deserve
give
so
me
much
money.
more. I know you deserve so much more, but I am a caring, generous, thoughtful person. So I would give it to you.
To me, not so much.
I've given it to you the past few weeks.
2 weeks. I'm a rich man, Dave.
Yeah. Don't hold your breath on that one.
I'm gonna invest that in $200. We're gonna make millions. I'm gonna buy Trump coin. Trump's got a
meme coin, I heard.
A meme, yeah, a meme coin.
Well, Dave, did you get the email I sent you from
Kevin
Bannister?
Yes.
That's good news. You don't seem enthralled.
They said, okay.
I don't know. I'll believe it when I see it.
Well, I don't think he would have responded that he wanted to have a talk. He said that he wanted to, I mean, you can read his words. It's not coming from me.
I'm good friends with Kevin. I want to talk to him. I want to find out what he's.
Okay, find out. I don't think he'd lie and waste our time.
I don't think he'd lie. No, I'm sure he wants to help.
And his show did fantastic. His show was one of the highest. His show was one of the highest. He had the highest listenership I've had in the last year.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty
the
good.
The only ones that were higher were when I had Nowinski on, the guy from the Concussion Legacy Institute.
Right.
And when Randy came on.
Was Randy's episode very high?
Yes, Randy's episode was very high. But Randy's was only audio. We didn't do video.
What was the response to his episode?
He was very good. He was very honest. Frank did it with me. Frank liked him.
Frank did it with you.
Yeah, Frank did the interview with me.
Who?
Randy.
Oh, Randy Edsall?
Yeah.
No, he was great.
And he didn't say I was an asshole.
Right. He didn't remember who you were, but yeah, it was great.
He remembered too much of who I was.
So after this game, Marcus Freeman and Ryan Day. Any NFL aspirations? Do you think either one?
No. If Marcus Freeman was going to go, it would have been to the Bears.
Really?
Who do you think he's not going to go to the Raiders?
Flag.
He would go to whoever.
That's a horrible job. He doesn't want to interview. You just got a contract extension from Notre Dame. He's making 12 something a year.
What's the flag here?
Marcus Freeman is making $12 million a year.
He just got a contract extension. Yeah, I am lying on the 12 million a year.
Right,
but he's making 10 plus.
Ohio State.
Oh, but is it an automatic first down?
Automatic first down.
Wow.
That's incredible.
That's huge. Why would they? That's an odd call.
Holding by the
Dave, can you look up Marcus Freeman's salary?
Yeah.
On the extension, because I'm pretty sure it's 10 plus, 10 mil plus.
Frank, I gotta tell you something. I'm looking it up here. I gotta tell you something funny. So you know what TikTok was going out of business or was going to be gone or whatever.
Yep.
They So everyone was like, $9 million a year. $9 million.
Oh, really?
9, yeah. So when they so when everyone was like, download Red Note, I guess it's like China.
Yeah, another Chinese utilized app.
Except it's all in Mandarin. Okay.
Really?
So I downloaded it. I just for fun, I uploaded a video to see what
The FBI is going to show up at your house.
What?
Because Trump doesn't like China.
It does now. He has TikTok in his pocket. Well,
I guess you're Polynesian, so
Polynesian and Chinese are the same. so I was gonna say,
Yeah.
so what happened was, so then I want to cancel it. Like I want to cancel.
You canceled it right away because it was a name.
To cancel because TikTok came back. So I can't figure out how to cancel. You know why?
No,
it's
why?
in Mandarin. I get to the cancellation page. I can't read a fucking thing. Can't read a fucking thing. I don't know
They can translate it for you.
There's like 4 things you can click. I don't know which one to click.
You click lifetime payment subscription.
They got me there forever.
Right.
Well, is Red Note the same thing where you do the dances and shit?
I think it's the probably it's the Chinese it's the Chinese version. Get it? Red Note.
But TikTok is technically owned by the Chinese.
Well, it's owned by ByteDance, and ByteDance is overseen by the CCP. So, bottom line, I hate TikTok. All this is useless because every company that you sign up with has your information.
Do you have any of the blueberry cannolis?
No. Every company that you sign up with has your information. The reason they didn't want TikTok.
I wish I could show you Red Note because it's so funny. Like I can't read a damn thing on there. It's like it's just all in Chinese.
The technology companies in the U.S. don't have the algorithm that TikTok has, so they are funding Congress
really
to ban it or force them to make a deal with an American company or one of the technology companies that are here, so they can acquire that information. They want the algorithms because 130 million people in the U.S. have TikTok. I mean, think about it.
You're saying they want their information?
They want the algorithm. They want to be able to do what TikTok or offer what TikTok offers as far as service and design.
Oh, okay.
So bottom line, when you look at it, that's all these people. Zuckerberg, less people are on Instagram, less people are on Facebook, less people are on X. They're more on TikTok.
Well, X is the best.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
It depends on the age group.
Well, Elon has done a good job as far as making things more accessible to everybody.
Yeah, but it's all dependent on the age, your demographic. Which one is good for you?
Remember when Snapchat was the thing?
I hated Snapchat too. That was ridiculous.
Snapchat, I never thought that would be a long, but it's still around. But I never.
No, it is.
What's the one where you could send a video or a picture or whatever, and after 10 seconds it would disappear?
That's Snapchat.
10 seconds it would disappear. Really?
Yes. Yeah, that's why it was good because you could send dick pics and they would disappear.
They would disappear.
And they'd have to screenshot it to be able to get your dick.
I got it.
Dave and I had a good discussion about that today.
Good info.
What was that?
Remember, I was talking about getting the John Wayne Bobbitt surgery.
Oh,
I want to get the extension.
He wants to walk around with 3 legs.
I want 6 inches.
It'll be a good look.
Yeah, I would be naked all the time.
Oh yeah, that'd be even a better look.
Let's see.
Are you ripped and are you like jacked and ripped and naked at this point?
No,
or
I wouldn't care if I had a
hog.
hog.
You and you don't care because you're like Ron Jeremy.
If I had a hog, I wouldn't care. No. I just want something mammoth.
I wonder what type of women you would attract.
Wow, if you with something like that, you can do whatever you want. I mean, who doesn't want a mammoth cock?
That's riveting, Steve. That's riveting.
Good.
Ohio State is moving the ball though again. After that holding penalty gave him the first down. Oh, he's taking off to run. Will Howard, big 12-yard run.
He's a decent runner, Will Howard.
Is he considered a first-round draft pick?
I think he is. I think he is. He to me, he's like he was at Kansas State before.
Yes.
He's a big kid.
He's big. He's big.
So, I mean, he fits that prototype NFL guy.
I think he's like. I don't know if he's as tall as Riley Leonard, but he's like thicker.
Right.
Oh, nope. In the flat.
Oh, wow. I just don't know how dynamic he is yet because you really don't get to see much of it at Ohio State. A lot of it's limited by the running game, dominating the time of possession.
Well, Dave, it was interesting. I think on Friday we were going over the transfer portal and how many teams have transfer quarterbacks coming in.
No.
It's crazy. It's like
That's
30
mind
teams,
blowing.
New quarterbacks. I just
The problem that Notre Dame has is Ohio State has 3 or 4 great receivers.
Yeah, they do. That's where
It's just the skill position.
that's where they have the advantage.
There's too
across
much.
the board.
There's too much. And Dave,
And that's the end of the first.
at Ohio State, there's probably another 3 guys sitting behind those 3 guys that could go out there and play right now.
So how come there's no blueberry cannolis?
Because we don't make them anymore. It's out of season.
What's in season this season?
Nothing.
Yes,
We don't have any cannolis whatsoever.
You do. It says cannoli though.
It does, but we don't have any. They're all out.
You're all out.
Yep.
So if I walk over there,
Nothing.
is there blueberry cheesecake?
There's nothing. There's dust. If you walk over there, there's dust.
There's no desserts.
There's
He's lying.
there's a lot of everything, Dave. But if he walks over there, the shutter's closed.
I'm gonna pay for
Oh
it.
yeah.
No.
He's gonna eat you out of house and home.
Come on. Save it up. Save it for the next Venmo to my account. And he's actually getting up now. He's going to go try to see if he can get a cannoli.
I know what your Venmo should be at Frank Makes Pizza.
Exactly. Please send it there.
And tell Steve to just keep sending you money because he probably owes you a
It's
lot.
insanity. It's insanity. This guy here has no filter whatsoever.
No.
He has no filter. There's nothing holding him back from anything. He has no filter whatsoever. It's fantastic.
No. I want to see the Venmo from when Chris Bellamy he did his money.
It's turning. It's turning. It's turning. Building up. I don't believe it. But I tell you, I wish my area here had a big. We do an hour away, Syracuse, and that's about it. Imagine if I had a sports bar, or pizzeria, restaurant with a buffet and with all you can eat stuff in Jacksonville or Gainesville for University of Florida or wherever. I would love to see what that experience would be like.
Well, where I live, what people try to compete with, but it's hard to compete with it, is this place, Uncle Giuseppe's. You ever heard of it?
Giuseppe's? No, I've never heard of it.
It's like a chain. It's a gigantic, Italian market.
You did mention this, though. Yeah. Italian place. Everything from cold cuts to sandwiches to
you name it. You get anything you want there.
Right. That's like a grocery store too, right?
So grocery store too. It's enormous. Enormous, and it's good. But they have this thing on Monday and Fridays called 2 for $20 pizzas. So you get 2 pizzas for $20, and they sell so many.
They must.
So many.
That's
because
cheap.
they don't. It's like the Costco thing. It's like Costco sells the
hot dog
for nothing. That's their thing with the pizzas. So they sell the pizzas 2 for $20. I mean, it's crazy.
That's amazing. I can't even. We had a store here for a while. They would do buy one get one on Tuesdays. So you'd buy a pizza for $27 and you get one for $20 free. So same concept, I guess. And that's what they lived on. The problem they found out was this: people would go there just on Tuesdays. The rest of the week they didn't see them, and that's the problem.
Right. Well, I think that's why they also have. What I've noticed is that's where the buffet. Everybody comes in there, gets one of their goes over to the whole the pizza area and calzone. It's basically it's a pizzeria within the gigantic market, and then they have all the buffet, and then and then people go grab something else. That's what they care about. They care about the other stuff you grab.
Right. Yeah. Now, see here people make a plan. So I may have like $1.50 slice on Mondays and Tuesdays. They'll eat here. Wednesday, the guy's got a $5 sandwich. They go there. Thursday, somebody else says sloppy joes for $4, and they make their gamut every week, and they spend the minimum amount of money as possible. Because we're not a rich and overly affluent area.
No, I'm sure
our town is affluent, but most people around here conserve their money. They just don't spend it.
Yep.
I'll check.
So what'd you get, Commander?
Did Steve grab a cannoli?
You got a cannoli, yeah. You went in. Which one'd you get?
The peanut butter.
Peanut butter. I do a Reese's Pieces cannoli.
Do you make those yourself?
Yeah. Yeah. We got zoom.
Do you do all the food? Do you do all
it right into the camera?
Oh, that looks great.
It's good. Yeah, we got the little crushed up Reese's Pieces on the end of it on each side.
Oh yeah.
It works.
Do you do all the food yourself? Do you do all the food yourself?
We do basically almost everything ourselves here, from dough. The only thing I don't do is sauce.
Well,
actually, there's a company down in Jersey I've dealt with for a long time, and we basically have that. We do sauce out of there and we mix it a little bit. I don't want to be. If not, we'd be boiling tomatoes 24 hours a day here, and I can't do that.
Yeah.
Scores.
Yeah.
Again.
Yep. Wow. Powerful.
Nice run. Yep.
Judkins, dude.
Who's number one?
Judkins. Oh, he's gonna be marked down though. No, he's not. He's in. He's in.
I think he's in. That was his hand, and his knee's not down right there. He's in. He's
in.
He broke the play.
Dude, if you look at the numbers right here, it's just not like Rebel Republic where it just climbs right away, but it's slowly climbing.
Yeah, well, of course it is, because I'm entertaining.
Yes. Let's see the entertainment factor right here with his mouth chewing on a cannoli.
Of course. People want to see that.
I see a lot of cannolis here, man. I really do. I mean, I try to promote it. Our shirt, too. I don't know if you ever see my shirt, Dave. I wear this almost every
when you're wearing it right now, I have, yeah.
Leave the gun, take the cannolis from the Godfather theme. I sell a ton of cannolis for a pizzeria. And usually, the cannolis an afterthought. I got people coming in here buying a dozen at a time just to take one. So that's great. It's a good thing.
Can they fill the buffet container with cannolis? No.
Okay.
That's too expensive.
Yeah. You think? No, but that's going to be my retirement. Maybe I'll pick a nice college town where they have a fantastic program, and I'll just open up a cannoli and coffee bar. That's all I want to do.
Oh, that'd be great.
Or a food truck.
No food trucks.
How about you know what I like? You know what I like now is those custom donuts.
Custom.
Yes, you know where you can go in and they give you you can get different things on it. I love them.
Really? They make them right in front of you?
Right in front of you.
Do we have one around here?
No, that was.
We don't have enough people here.
Yeah.
But you know what I did? I stole the.
You brought the Dunkin' Donuts, and everyone's happy with that.
Yeah, no, it's garbage. I stole the crumble cookies idea. So they do 6 cookies in a box. You've seen the viral videos. People open up the box like, oh, they're going to try each one. So the last 2 weeks, I've been promoting what you talked about in the beginning of the show, the Sicilian. So I do 6 individual slices of pizza, a Sicilian pizza, in a box, a higher end gourmet toppings. You know what? The response has been pretty good. I only sold like 12 or 13 last week, but I'm just starting from the ground up. So I can't expect miracles. But,
I think that has to be. I think that has to be something that you leverage social media for.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, because once
I've been doing videos and sharing them, boosting the posts. things like that, trying to get a radius. I had very good success. And what I'm trying to do is once a week, I'll take one of those Sicilians, and I'll go to a local celebrity, and I'll have them try it. That's kind of what the Crumble Cookie did. They had all the national celebrities go and eat these cookies.
I got to get you some of these food guys that come to your place. We got to get
They're not coming here.
No, why not? Of course they do.
Dave Portnoy came to Utica.
No, this is better than Portnoy because Portnoy has specific tastes,
right?
Of what he likes.
Yeah, he wouldn't like our pizza.
Yeah, if Portnoy comes and evaluates you, and you're not within his style of tastes, I think it's not great for your business.
Right.
Well, he's never ranked anyone lower than a 7, has he?
Oh, sure he has.
He
He does zeros.
Yeah.
You got anybody that you think you can send them up here?
Dave won't even come himself. There's no way he's sending people.
No, it was funny. I thought about it.
You did not almost come. You looked at the trip length and you said no. And I told you that it's
my wife is away on business, so my son is here with me. But me and my son came out of basketball training, and I'm like, he's like, "Are you doing the watch party?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "They wanted me to come up there," and I said we could be up there in 4.5 hours, but I said. You would miss school the next day. I said, you miss school the next day. He goes, let's do it. That's what he said.
Yes,
let's do it. As soon as he knew he missed school, he was like, let's do it. But then I said, your mom will, I won't be allowed back in the house. So
she'd have a connection.
Oh my God. If she came back and he didn't go to, she got a call in the morning from the teacher.
Yeah,
your son?
He's not in school. Yeah.
We have a whole week off here. We have no school up here because it's Regents.
The whole week is off? Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
So right now we have 14-7 game, Ohio State, Notre Dame. Ohio State up 14-7. And
the second quarter.
What is there? Is there 7-8 minutes left, or is there more?
I can tell, but we don't have a TV close enough.
Right. How much time left in the half, Dave?
6:10.
6:11. So I was right, about 7 minutes. 6:11.
So it's pretty good, pretty quick first half.
So maybe we'll be out of here before midnight. That'd be great.
I think you will be actually.
You're going to be out of here
by 10:30.
I think you'll be out before 11.
Fantastic. I get to go to bed and get up and do it all over again.
Well, do you stay till it closes, Frank?
No. I used to.
He used to close up.
I'm 57, Dave. I've had enough. I'll get here at 7:30. I'll stay till 4 or 5. I'll stay at 7 sometimes. Working through the dinner hour. Then I'll go home. Well, what I was doing when I had
you used to always.
I had a Country Western bar across the street. So what I would actually do is work here until 4, and then go over there till 1 o'clock in the morning, and then close the doors there. The last year I did that, and we just closed it.
Not a year.
Well, 9 months, 10 months, whatever it is. So now I've got a couple people that are actually going to look at it. So maybe I can get that rented out instead. It'll be better off for my life.
Just so you know,
my life was.
You should gut it out and put your football training facility in there.
I really want to do that. I mean, honestly, I think I would make some money on that. I mean, there's a lot of interest.
We would.
No, I think that would be. You don't think there'd be enough interest?
He's got the turf, and he's got the. We just need some bags and the cameras, and you're good to go.
Yeah, they rolled up. Hamilton College ended up changing their turf after 10 years. So I took a big rolled up section. It was like, I don't know how many feet by. It was like 4 feet wide by maybe 120 feet long, rolled up. So I could cut that in sections anywhere and drop it, and have a good 500 square feet of field turf,
That's great.
I think the idea is going to be a nice little retirement thing in a way, or just for fun to do it.
Yeah, do it for a couple hours.
Yeah, but I don't know. I wanted to set up. You ever see that guy? He's in Colorado. He played for Colorado. It's called, I think it's 060.
Oh, yeah. He's always on the Coach JB show.
Yeah. So he does a lot of that individual one-on-one stuff out of the garage. And, that's great stuff, man. I think it'd be. I'd love to do that here. I know I talked to
people would pay for it.
Well, several Pop Warner programs that approached me at that level. That's kind of where they want to start with the kids. I do a group instructional inside for an hour and a half at a time. Charge
$100.
$20 a kid.
50.
They'll send you 10, 20 kids. You do all right for a couple hours, then you go home.
Yeah, if you do it as a group, yeah.
But, I want to implement it right. Put in videotaping equipment and some laptops or computers, so kids can go in there and create a library of them doing. So they get to see what they've actually done on it, what they've improved on, and then pair it up with a library of drills, so they would be able to actually duplicate what the better players do. So there's, and then I have a good rapport with a lot of Division III coaches that I know.
Now the Colgate coach.
Yeah, the Colgate coach, right? The old Portland coach. So, maybe I could put my imprint out there and talk to some coaches and help some kids out get recruited too.
That's what Colgate hired the
we talked
coach?
about that.
Colgate hired the Cortland head coach. Yep. Just got the job 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago. Good hire for them. The guy's he's local. He's put his time in. I mean, I think he's going to help build that program back up.
Yeah, the guy that Colgate had, Stan Pekoski, great guy, nicest guy in the world. He took over for Dan Hunt. Stan had been there the longest. He was an alum, but he was not a head coach.
Right.
Great guy. Just he had always coached special teams and defensive backs. He's never been a coordinator.
There's a lot to be said of what gets put into being a head coach at the college level. I mean,
well, Dan got fired right before the season, so he got thrust into action. And they did all right, and they gave him, I think, another year, and then they got rid of him.
Sometimes there's so much behind the scenes that you don't know. You think it's easy. Basically, you're a head coach, but you don't really do much coaching. No, you're an organizational guy. You're a direction
CEO.
Guy. Yeah,
you got to fundraise.
Yeah, it's more you got to know the temperament and the inclination of your players, your coaching staff, the faculty, the student body. I mean, you're more of a PR guy than anything else.
Yeah,
that was a crazy throw, by the way. That was a great throw.
It was. Will Howard really looks good.
Notre Dame's in a little bit of trouble here. Or they make a play like that.
Ohio State goes down and gets some points, yes, because they don't have the offense.
Yeah, I just don't. That's why if it was 3 the over under, I just don't see that being. I saw the under the whole time. I'm going to look it up right now just to see what the over under was.
Oh, he had the screen. He didn't take it.
Well, that's that RPO where they can.
Yeah, you throw the screen or run the QB draw.
Okay, so
wow, he gets
actually the over under was 45.5.
Yeah, that's I said I was wrong.
Yeah, so it wasn't 53. Definitely would have took the under 53. 45.5. I may question it, but I probably still would have took it.
I would have taken the over.
I still would have took the under. I see 2 great defenses. I don't see 2 great offenses. I see 1 good offense. I see 1 sometimes struggles.
Well, if Ohio State puts another order,
and that would be tough for Notre Dame to come back from that.
Oh yeah,
very, 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 very difficult.
So Dave, how do you see the first? Let's say the first 4 picks. Let's go up to the Giants. How do you see the first 4 picks of this NFL draft coming up for as a number 1 pick?
Who has the number 1 pick?
Number 1 pick is why am I drawing a blank? Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. Right? New England? No, it's not New England. Is it? No, New England.
Jacksonville?
Jacksonville, maybe. I'm trying to think right now who has the number 1 pick. I'm struggling, and I just looked at it the other day. I know the Giants are at 4. Somebody else. The Browns are at
Cleveland.
2. The Browns are at 2. I still think it's New England.
Carolina.
I still think it's New. I thought it was New England that won. Maybe I'm wrong. I gotta find this. It's bugging me now.
Well, because they got to go with Travis Hunter.
No, they don't.
You would take Travis Hunter first?
If I had the first pick, I don't know. The Tennessee Titans. There we go.
Yeah.
So the Titans are going to take a quarterback.
They are not going to take.
They're going to take a quarterback.
They have one.
They're not sold on Will Levis.
It doesn't matter if they're sold on him. They haven't given him time.
It doesn't. They gave him almost 2 years.
Oh.
That's the NFL average.
You cannot dump these rookie quarterbacks in 2 years.
Yes, that's what they do left and right.
I know, and it's wrong.
That's what they do left and right. So let's say Tennessee takes a quarterback. Let's say they take Cam Ward. I would say they would take Cam Ward. If they want a quarterback, he's the number one quarterback off the board. So now you go to the Browns. Deshaun Watson's out. He may be out another whole season.
He is not out.
He tore his Achilles tendon again.
Right, but they would have to place him on IR.
I understand that, but you can't count on him for the season.
Correct.
All right. And they don't like Winston.
They can't cut him.
But they don't like Winston. Right?
No, they don't.
So they have to have a quarterback.
They're not going to draft.
They're going to draft a quarterback without a doubt.
There's no way they're drafting a quarterback.
Oh, really? So who's going to play quarterback for them this year?
They'll sign Sam Darnold. They'll sign Russell Wilson. They'll sign a bridge quarterback. You cannot commit that kind of money to the quarterback position. You're committing hundreds of millions of dollars.
What kind of money? There's a rookie cap.
Deshaun Watson is taking up $100 and something million.
It doesn't matter. They'll pay the luxury tax.
There's no luxury tax.
Sure there is.
No, there isn't.
Sure there is.
There's no luxury tax.
Pay the luxury tax.
There's no luxury tax in football.
What I'm telling you right now is they're going to get a quarterback. Maybe they'll pay. What's the rookie minimum? 4 years.
Yeah, the rookie minimum is
16 million. 13
yes.
million.
The rookie
minimum. They're going to take a quarterback. They're going to take a quarterback. So now there's 2 quarterbacks off the board. Let's say they take Sanders.
But again, so now your quarterback's salary alone is like $60 million a year
what can
for
you
2025 and 2026.
What can you do?
You got to hope Deshaun Watson develops.
So now the Giants are at 3. Who are the Giants taking?
Well, they got to get Shedeur if he's available.
Shedeur's off the board. Let's say Cleveland took him.
Then they got to take Hunter.
They're going to take Travis Hunter.
They have
and they're going to go with who at quarterback?
Again, it'll be a bridge quarterback.
Kirk Cousins.
It'll be a bridge quarterback.
I like it.
Well, there's no quarterback to take at 3. You either have to trade back and take one of these guys, or you're going to take Travis Hunter.
Right.
If there was someone available that you liked at 3, I would go with it. But quarterback class overall isn't great.
That may be. I don't know. I like Travis Hunter. I think he's a great pick at no matter where they get him, 1 through 4. I just see Tennessee taking a quarterback. I see Cleveland taking a quarterback. I still do. So the top 2 are off the board if it is Sanders and Ward.
Yeah, and that's why everyone was furious the Giants beat the Colts.
Who's the next quarterback after Sanders and Ward?
That's why I said I have no idea who it would be.
Would be the kid out of Oregon.
I thought possibly Howard or the Notre Dame guy.
No, he's not a quarterback in the NFL.
No?
Leonard. No. Leonard's a tight end in the NFL.
No, Quinn Ewers would be the next one.
Ewers, yeah. I don't like him. All right. Who's after that? Kyle McCord?
Kyle McCord, I think, would be a late first
rounder?
Second, yep.
Right. Okay. All right.
Kyle McCord, second round, you think?
Late first round.
Yeah.
Listen, this is what I don't like. I don't like it when general managers they block a guy in. He's going to be a late this, a late that. Maybe he's not going to make it here. We're going to project him here. You got to pick the top 10 guys you like. I don't give a shit where they are, what position. Are the top 10 guys you like. And if that guy's available, you take him no matter what the spot is. You can't say that a guy, you know what I mean? You can't say, oh, this guy's not he's not in the top 5 picks. But if you like him, why isn't he?
Good point.
Yeah, they always try to take the best available. That's been the philosophy.
Well, I think scouting comes down to you've got to find out what guy would fit your program. You may have a best available guy.
I agree.
Right.
But
you may have a
that's
best
not how
available guy, but it may not be the best available fit.
the GMs don't think that way.
Well, that's why
And
most of the
that's why
GMs are garbage.
they've reached to take needs of position instead of taking the best available and gotten screwed.
Well, I don't know about that. I think you got to take a position you need. You got to take positions that you need.
Case in point,
Yeah.
the quarterback from Florida State that got drafted by the Vikings about 10 years ago. I can't remember his name.
Yeah. E.J. Manuel.
No, E.J.
No.
Manuel went to
E.J. Manuel
Buffalo.
went to Buffalo,
He
right.
flamed
He was
out.
terrible.
The other guy was
Oh,
this.
yeah. I know
Was a
you're talking
disaster.
Yeah.
The Vikings reached on him because they needed a quarterback
Yeah.
instead of taking the best available. So Ohio State again on the move. They're looking. They're right in the red zone. If they can get a score before the half, that's huge because that's a 14-point swing because they get the ball to start the half. There he goes. There goes Howard. He gets the first down up to the 10.
They're driving on Notre Dame defense.
How much time left? Is it a minute?
No.
Yeah,
Is
a
there
minute,
more-
105.
Wow. Okay. All right, so they're going fast. Let's see if they throw the ball here. Yep. No, they handed it off. All right, now how many timeout? Do you know how many timeouts they have left?
Yeah, 2 more.
Okay. God, they are physical, very physical running backs.
Notre Dame's in trouble.
Notre Dame's always in trouble. I can't stand them in the playoffs, national championship.
I admire their fan base. Their fan base is loyal.
I do not admire their fan base.
Why?
Because they think they invented football.
Well, they're
very arrogant.
They did.
They're very arrogant.
There's a tradition.
They're smug.
Well,
There's no tradition.
There's a huge tradition.
Yeah. How many national championships have they won recently? They haven't won a chance. They haven't won since they split with Colorado.
Didn't they win with Jerome Bettis?
No, they did not win one.
No.
They might have. You might have.
Yeah,
been
they
freshman.
Yeah, I thought they won with Jerome
They
Bettis.
split with Colorado,
Won.
or they split with Georgia Tech or Colorado. They shared. The last outright national championship was the '89 team or '88 team, I believe.
Don't be a hater.
Tony Rice.
I despise them.
How many national championships has Yukon won?
Well,
0.
that's a low blow. Our program has only been in existence 20 years.
Yukon football
That's
has
not
only been in
true.
existence 20 years?
At the FBS level, yes.
Right. So how many did you win
That's
at the
not
FCS?
true, Steve.
The FCS.
Yukon was FBS. There was no FCS until the 80s, and then it went in the early 80s. They went FCS, and then they came
They
back.
were FBS until the 80s?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I didn't know that.
So how many have they won?
10
Yes, 10 wins.
national championships.
They have. I know I went to Cortland. We won a national championship.
You did.
We did.
You have.
Yes.
Because
I'm not a hater.
you get kids in for free. The in-state kids you can go to
You don't
Cortland
go to Cortland for free.
Yeah, the in-state kids go for free. Touchdown!
Oh!
State! Yeah, do a dance. The waitress does a dance. What's her name?
Which one?
The red one.
That's Ava.
Hey, Ava. There. Hi, Ava.
How's it going?
So, what did you think of that? Ohio State just scored.
Yes, they sure did,
And they got a big lead over Notre Dame.
Yeah, I got my merch on,
Why are you an Ohio State fan? What are you about to do?
Actually, my best friend, her boyfriend is on the team, so Sunny Styles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's
We've been
impressive.
promising to get on. I haven't had a chance to get him on yet. He's
All
been busy.
right.
Yeah.
What a connection.
Yeah, no, I know. I've been texting her. She's at the game right now.
Oh, she
actually,
is.
so,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
We can't see your guest. We can't. I mean, the fans can't see your guest.
What's that?
Fans can't see your guest. Nobody. I see Steve.
I got the
talking.
guest. I got the guest.
Yeah, you got to bring her over in front of the camera.
Well, I can't. The camera's. I'd have to tilt it.
Slide over. Bring the guest over. From a spot.
It'd have to be turned.
Yeah. Well,
Slide
I'm saying,
over.
This is
you don't have to
perfect
do that
right here.
now. It's when you get a guest. When you get a guest, you bring them.
Yeah, sure. If that's what you want. Yeah, you want to see the guest, we'll bring the guest. Dave, it's your world. We're just paying rent.
So now we're coming up on halftime,
And they're up 21-7.
and they get the ball coming out in the third.
That's what I said. It was a 14-point swing.
Yeah,
Because I am an expert analyst.
you are.
And I promised expert analysis and insight.
It is. That's big time insight.
So
right there.
Venmo at Husky Talk.
Yes, that'll help everyone.
Venmo at Husky Talk. And you will get a message read. And you can pick which one of us you want us to read the message. So if you want to make fun of Dave, Venmo and say
Venmo
that
at
you want
Coach
me to read.
Schuman. You can just Venmo
No,
at Coach
we're not.
Schuman.
Don't Venmo Coach Schuman. Venmo me.
I have my
Husky.
own Venmo at Coach
Yeah.
Schuman. Same thing.
And then
Same
I can
name.
make fun of Dave. You can write in your Venmo the
give me
statement
that
you
up,
want said about
And
Dave.
the NIL could go directly to me.
Dave is eating peanut butter out of the jar.
I have no Venmo. And
Oh,
you
Big
just
O's here.
send me what you
There
want.
we go.
I'll insult
There we
anyone. I don't
go.
care.
Big O, NWO. So Big O, if I believe that is correct, was my roommate in college and teammate. His name is Lawrence Oliver. I used to hate his ex-wife, Adiola. Remember her, Big O? I never liked her. I tried to get you to break up with her many times, and you refused. So, and I was right. I was right on that one.
Did you get
And they're going into the half down 21-7. Ohio State really took it to him. He
said
Big O
incorrect.
says incorrect. Big O, Adiola sucked. Adiola sucked.
Big Goose,
And
it says Big Goose here, not Big O. Are you blind? It says Big Goose here.
I thought it was Big O. All right. Well,
Big Goose here.
well, Big O knows that I like the NWO, so he must know who I am. So, Big O, thank you for the NWO shout out.
Where's Big O?
Big Goose. Thank you for the NWO shout out. Dave, stop fact checking me. I don't need you correcting me.
I can read. It's just English.
I don't need your corrections.
English.
Yeah, it's English. Thank you. I'm sorry. I don't download Mandarin apps like you do.
This is like Joe
Red
Biden.
box.
It's like Joe Biden reading off a teleprompter.
I can't. It looked
Why
like
did
Big
you
O.
better?
Big Goose, I love the NWO. NWO for life. And you know why? Because I worship the ground Hulk Hogan walks on. And he led the NWO.
God, I got to see LeBron cheering like he went to Ohio State.
I want Malone. That was one of my favorites. Brian Adams, love the NWE. What a great guy this Big O is here. He's rattling off moments in pro wrestling lore history that I respect, unlike Frank,
Thrilling.
who despises pro wrestling.
Thrilling.
And the NWO, when Hulk Hogan teamed with Dennis Rodman against DDP and Karl Malone, they said, I want Malone, and they beat him down. And Brian Adams was in the NWO.
The singer, Brian Adams?
He was not a
I
singer.
somebody.
He was not a singer.
Like you. No, that wasn't him.
The Canadian
That
Brian
was
Adams.
the
This was
summer
pro
of
wrestler.
'69.
Yeah, I don't need to see that. See, NWO
Outside the coach's box. We got
outside the
NWO
coach's
live.
box. Yes, Venmo at Husky Talk, and then
Just change
leave.
your Venmo to @NWO and you might make some money.
No, Venmo at Husky Talk, and then you can put your message to be read and who you want to read it. So you can put a message that makes fun of Coach Schuman and say that I can read it. Because I want to make fun of Coach Schuman. He is eating peanut butter out of a jar right now. because this is amazing to me. He's sitting there with a jar of peanut butter and scooping it with a spoon.
Hey. If I had coffee, I'd be drinking it, but I don't.
I had a cannoli. Hey, Cutler, do you want to come say hi? Cutler walked away.
Mad at me. I had to yell at him today.
Yell at him? He threw me out of the house Saturday night.
He couldn't take you anymore.
I got thrown out of the house Saturday night. We couldn't finish watching a playoff game. He said, "I'll give you 10 more minutes."
What happened?
It's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. He had his friends over, and they do like dances. I've never seen anything like it. They do these TikTok dances all the time, and they were in the other room, and he said, I planned this for a week, and I was getting this room at 9:30. I've given you an extra hour. It is now 10:30, and you have to leave.
Right, get out.
And he kicked me out. Tony's Pizza has the best blue cheese in America. Big pizza.
Who's that?
That may be Vinny LaRusso. Vinny LaRusso.
We make our own blue cheese as well, Dave, and our own ranch.
You remember Vinny LaRusso?
I remember Vinny LaRusso very well.
Maybe Vinny LaRusso.
You know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to get some blue cheese and a slice.
Coach Frank was an offensive innovator.
Yes,
where's Frank's Venmo?
That's
Frank the Pizza Man. Frank the Pizza Man.
I don't have you. Listen, I'll do it for free. I'll insult anybody you want. Just send me the info. I can do it for free.
That's Vinny LaRusso. Vinny LaRusso was the greatest guy on earth. I've missed seeing him. Finally, you got it right, Steve. Yes, Steve got it right. Vinny LaRusso was my hero when I was in high school. We partied together. We watched wrestling together. We used to have Monday night war parties at my house. I'd have 2 TVs set up, and Vinny had the black box, so we would get all the pay-per-views for free.
Yes. I remember those. Those were great.
And then my favorite times were holidays at the LaRusso house. Every Christmas and Thanksgiving, we would all go to LaRusso's house and party. That was my favorite time. We got to go to LaRusso's house. Christmas and Thanksgiving and see everyone.
I love how you got it.
No, Vinny's friends were great. Mark Pierce and those guys. Although Pierce wanted to beat me up one time. We missed them our senior year when they left. Vinny is actually very intelligent. He went to Ithaca College, and he has an amazing job right now. And I believe the last time I saw him was actually at Tony's Pizzeria. We watched UFC. It was an MMA fight. I believe it was Ronda Rousey versus Kat Zingano. But Vinny's awesome. Vinny's awesome. His wife is awesome. He's got a great family. His brother Chris was one of my best friends. I miss Chris. Chris lives in California, and he's killing it right now. Chris and his wife, Erica, great people, great people. I cannot believe the big goose is in the house.
The big goose. You got it right finally, at least.
Wasn't Seth Rollins in my bar?
Yeah, Seth Rollins came in after a house show for a sandwich or slice of pizza.
To watch UFC fight.
Oh, he did? Did you get his autograph? No, you left him alone.
I didn't know who he was.
You didn't even know who he was.
I didn't know who he was.
Yeah. That's so disappointing.
I'm craving Frank's
You
pizza.
you give all the UFC people credit, and our pro wrestlers get nothing. They get no love from you. You should put all the wrestling people.
Because I'm the voice of reason.
No, I guarantee you. You've never tried my ideas. The sub buffet would work.
No.
Yes, it would.
Well, that's what Uncle Giuseppe's has. They have it's not a buffet, but they have all the hot subs.
Yeah?
Yeah, they all have them out like cheesesteak, pork,
Oh.
pastrami. They have all of them.
Brisket. Yeah.
Awesome. It's awesome. You choose, grab one. Oh, man.
So my idea was Frank should do a sub buffet once a week. You put the lettuce, tomato, the onions, the different meats, and you let people make subs. And Frank claims that people, they can make their own sub. Yeah, Frank claims that people will stay all day and eat subs, and he won't make any money.
I said, how much you gonna charge? So you said $10.
Yeah, $10. Okay, 15. You charge the same as your other buffet. Nobody will eat more than 1 foot long.
They'll be here from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Just eating
subs. Every half
He
hour.
really believes this. He believes that people are going to be here eating subs nonstop. Nobody's going to do that. He thinks everyone's unemployed here.
Why would anyone pay if they only eat one sub? Why would they pay for a sub buffet?
Because you get to make your own. You can make whatever you want. You can make roast beef and turkey and salami.
So can the guy behind the counter.
No, exactly. If I go to Tony's, I say I want a roast beef, turkey, and salami sub. You're not going to make it for me. It's not even on the menu.
Big deal. We'll make it.
It's just a mixed cold cut sub. You'll make it. I think the sub buffet will work. The doggy daycare, best idea in the history of ideas.
Sub buffet. How about normally, what do you offer in your buffet? Like regular?
Oh, he offers a variety, a great variety on his buffet.
Okay. Yeah.
Chicken riggies. There's pizza, sausage and peppers, meatballs. Right. And then there's some breaded chicken or baked chicken.
My dog is sleeping right next to me. He's had it.
Your dog farts a lot, doesn't he?
No, actually not as much as I would think. Basically, if he'll let you know, he doesn't fart.
Tara does TikTok dances. Now Frank's running as a manager right now. Yeah, she was at the house the other night when I got kicked out. Actually, I think it was her idea to kick me out. All right.
They had to do their dances.
Yeah, they do their dances. I'm gonna go smoke my cigarette now since I can't smoke. I will be right back.
How long are we on? We're on till the game ends?
Yeah. That's what a watch along is. We're the first. Already over.
I don't know how much I can watch along anymore. I got to get up in the morning.
It's early. It's only 9 o'clock.
It's early for you. You don't do anything. I do. I podcast all day.
Dave, how hard is podcasting? It takes a lot out of you. And it's 9 o'clock. It's normally when we would be recording Rebel Republic anyway.
The Rebel.
We started early.
Frank, the things you do, Frank. The things you have to do.
It's getting a little hairy here now.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, you can't deal with Steve.
Is he?
I like to set up let's set up a fourth Venmo.
No, I gotta.
And they could send me money to kill Steve.
Now I just put in the phone.
Oh, you're gonna take a phone call now?
I just put in the phone thing. Yes.
Oh, you put in the phone jack. Now he wants to take phone calls.
So Frank, is the new Venmo kill Steve for money? At kill Steve for money?
Yeah. Yep. And it'll be pouring in. The money will be pouring in.
Let me ask you this question. Do you get to a point sometimes, even though I know you guys are great friends, where you just say, that's enough Steve for me?
Oh, I apologize. I can barely hear you, but you're saying did I just get enough of Steve and I can't take him anymore?
Do you ever get to a point where you're like, sometimes you're like, that's enough of Steve, I can't take him anymore?
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I can only take it in small doses. If it's anything over 3 hours, it's way too much. My blood pressure goes a little sky high. I got to take medication. And sometimes he gets lost. You ever see that movie Lost in Translation? That's kind of like Steve in a way. He gets lost in translation. He means well in what he says, but he has no clue what's spewing out of his mouth. It's just coming in waves.
It's just coming in waves, and there's nothing there.
It's unreal.
That's crazy. Now, has it always been that way?
He really has. I've known him since he was a sophomore in high school.
Yeah.
And nothing different. It's always been that way. Ever since I had him for football. It's
really.
Oh yeah. Oh, he just didn't. He has no filter, no clue. It's steady as she goes. Everything keeps coming out of his mouth, and it won't stop. It's great.
It won't stop. What position did he play for you guys in high school?
He was an defensive line for better offensive lineman than defensive lineman.
Okay.
And he wasn't bad. He wasn't bad at all. Although I always go back to this when I talk to him, and he always remembers. So we played our crosstown rival. They were really good. Every year they're good. And he was lined up against a defensive lineman that had one arm. So, and the kid with one arm, he had a stub, it was like, let's cut off.
Yeah.
And the kid with one arm got by him a few times, to get to the quarterback. And I'm like, are you kidding me? You let the fugitive beat you? That was in films.
Oh, the fugitive.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was crazy.
People wouldn't even understand that anymore if you said that.
No, they wouldn't understand the reference at all.
Do you remember when they used to have before the movies came out with Harrison Ford? Do you remember when they used to have the black and the actual series?
Yes.
It used to be on like local TV all the time.
Yep.
Late at night, it used to be on.
It was great. I miss what I watch now. I watch a lot of I forget what the channel's called there, but Jefferson's. I'm a Sanford and Son junkie.
Oh, really?
I watched Sanford and Son since I was a little boy with my dad, and even to this day, anytime it's on, Good Times. So in my comedy club, I always loved Good Times, and in my comedy club, I brought in Jimmy Walker. He actually did 3 shows at my club. And I sat in the back, and I must have talked with Jimmy Walker for hours, just about what went on in his life during that time, and other great comedians that we both knew and both respected. Like it was a great time right there. But so Good Times was always high on my list. I loved that show. I was like a late '70s kid, and I ate all those shows up. It was fantastic.
Those shows were great. I used to love. They used to all be on. Syndication all the time.
Yes, and it goes beyond like right now. If you watch the average show today on TV, it sucks. Everything sucks. It really does. It's so bad. You're lucky to find a sitcom that you would like to watch.
There's no sitcoms anymore.
No, there isn't right now. There really isn't. So it's a period of time where it's all reality stuff, That's where everyone's attention has been drawn to. So it's difficult to find good content.
It's funny. The last big sitcom was actually on HBO, which was the offshoot of Seinfeld, Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yes.
That's the last really good. And before that, I guess The Office was around that time. That was good. The show The Office. But there wasn't that many shows. Parks and Recreation is pretty funny. It was pretty funny, but not much. And then there was Seinfeld and Friends. Some people like I like Seinfeld more than Friends. I really didn't like Friends that much, but I like Seinfeld. And then the only other one that I think is really good that's around, it's in syndication now, Modern Family's funny. You ever see Modern Family?
Modern Family, yes. I thought that was really great. That was well put together, well thought out. The characters were perfect. Honestly, that was a great written show.
Great show. But there's not many. Like, you can actually name all the ones. Back in the day, when in the 80s and 70s, and maybe even early 90s, there were every night was a good show. Every night, right?
Not anymore. Not anymore. So I mean, you see how TV is now. I mean, it's basically a bunch of acts, and you're just flying around trying to find your next series that you want to get into. You know.
Right.
And I don't mind that, but I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not a big fan of it. I watch a lot of news. I watch as much sports as I can watch, and then maybe a documentary series, something like that. But I don't really watch full series like Yellowstone. I've never got into it. I'm trying to watch Landman. I watched one episode. I like it, but I can't commit myself to it. You know,
they're slow. They're slow moving.
Yeah.
Like they really think.
Nothing can compare to The Sopranos.
Oh, The Sopranos.
Honestly, it was just groundbreaking TV, writing, everything. I mean, it just all really fit. It used to be when I first met my wife. It was X-Files. We always watch X-Files, and then it was The Sopranos, and that was it. I mean, it just that kind of stuff we're not going to see for a long time.
No, you're not. See, they tried to move everything to like pay TV. Like Billions was a great series. I like Billions.
Yep.
I liked like they had the, I don't know if you watched the Game of Thrones series, but that was good.
I never watched. I only get little episodes here or there. I never really followed Game of Thrones.
You can't watch it. You can't watch Game of Thrones unless you really watch from the. Many years ago, it was already out, and I tried to watch it. Like I don't know, 3 years in.
I enjoyed the combat scenes. The fight scenes were great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but hold on, let me yell to this guy here.
Yeah.
Tyler, there's one on each side, and the light. Yeah, all right, there we go.
You got to do some work.
Yeah, I got it direct. You can see behind me here, Dave. I've got a litany of pictures. I have more to the right and left of me. Just of past comedians that I've gone to do meet and greets with or seen on the road. Actually, had here in the club, So it's been a good run, man.
And you took my picture down.
I did. I had to. No, it's right behind the air.
I don't like that.
I have a wall.
I deserve better.
I have one of those mini splits that's on a wall right there for heating and air. And Steve's picture is behind the mini split.
Yeah, he did that to me. I'm the only Division I player he ever coached. He should be promoting and celebrating me.
Yes.
Are you really the only Division I player he ever coached? Is that true?
Yeah, no, he coached Jody Trumpio as well. Yeah, I was the only Division I FBS player he ever coached. Right. So, Dave, if there's a way you can include the phone number, we can take call-ins. The number is 315-525-9729. You can call in and offer your opinion on the game so far. How much you like me.
Call in.
315-525-9729.
Hold on.
How long has this halftime been? A half hour?
It's forever. Well, what's the number? It's been forever. What's the number again?
315-525-9729. Jack Otho, bro, what is this? Please inform me. Jack, we're doing a watch-along for the national championship game. We are watching it and offering our comments and opinions, our expert analysis and insight with the voice of reason, Frank Cristiano, the coach, David Schuman, and myself. We have all coached at the college. Well, I've coached at, I've actually the highest level of coaching experience. I coached 10 years at Division I, so I know the most. Frank also coached at high school. And Dave won several state championships. And, so we are the best broadcast team on the air right now that you could find. And 423 people agree. And you can also Venmo us at Husky Talk. You're laughing. if you were more likable, people would donate. That's all it comes down to.
It's interesting.
That's all right.
I put this up.
Yeah, you can't put both up. Just put the number up. They don't let you do it. So we will take call-ins to the party as well.
Oh, that'd be great.
Anyone who wants to call in and offer their opinion, they are welcome to. Today was such a great day, just a great day for life. With it's not going to work, Dave. It's not going to work. For
Martin Luther King Day?
Yes, Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King is a great man.
Great man.
He had a lot of mistresses, though. That was my only thing.
It's okay.
And then President Trump was inaugurated, and it was a long day. He spoke for quite a while, but I think that he deserved to. After the 4 years of the guy that wore the diaper, it was good to have him.
They flew him and Jill out in Marine One.
Was he there? Was Biden there?
Yes.
The whole time?
Yes.
Did he stay?
Biden was there until the swearing in, and then they escorted him out to the helicopter and they flew him away. As is protocol, anyways, for any president, any outgoing president.
There we go.
All right, Dave, you got it going on the bottom. Dave, you are the expert. You are the expert of all experts. And here he is, finally.
Oh, look at
I got
guy.
Tyler King. He has made it.
David, nice to see you, Coach. Nice to see you, Frank.
Yes.
Fuck you, Steve.
Fuck you, Steve. Fuck you, Steve. I gave you the link. I said you said you were going to come on, and you're drinking. Here. You are here, and now it's going to spice things up for real. Tyler, what is your analysis so far on the first half? Ohio State really taking it to Notre Dame.
Notre Dame showed some promise early. First quarter, kept it pretty even. And then Ohio State just said, "Oh, that's cute," and they just steamrolled them since then. I feel like Ohio State's outclassed them a little bit right now.
Outclassed them. Outclassed them.
We'll see if Notre Dame can make those adjustments.
Yeah, I didn't think Notre Dame belonged in this game. I despise Notre Dame.
14 of 15 in the first
14 of 15.
He lit it up in the first half. And don't how many rushing yards, Dave, did he have? I mean,
and they're on the ground, and he breaks it. He comes out as a touchdown. They're going to reel him in. They're going to reel him in.
At the 5.
What a start. What a start. What a start. I love it. I love it.
Ohio State is in.
Running away with
it.
Tyler, they're shoving it up their ass.
If Notre Dame loses this national championship, they should never be allowed in national championship.
Yes. What a great style. They just ran power. Okay. I like it.
That was the power.
What was it?
That wasn't power. That was a cross motion kick out.
Oh, it was the zone divide.
Kick out counter.
Okay. Okay.
They ran that Z motion with the kick out. It's basically a counter with the motion guy.
Okay, I like that. Ryan Day is going to have a coronary.
Well, I'll tell you this: he's saving his. This man was about to be fired.
Well, they had been talking about it before the season, and he is going to end up winning the national championship despite losing to Michigan the last game of the year.
Listen, can we talk about what Smokehouse Ball McGrath is?
What a smokehouse? What is?
Molly McGrath.
Oh, yes. Well, ESPN and ABC traditionally do that. They do provide amazing eye candy, so that's great for them. And it brings.
Can we talk about how Notre Dame has gone put names on the jerseys? It's very anti-Notre Dame.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't realize that. You're right. Does Penn State have names on the jerseys now?
Notre Dame still doesn't do that, huh?
No, they do.
They do now. They do.
Oh, they do. Okay.
Does Penn State have names on the jerseys?
Yeah.
Yep. They all do probably now.
I will be very surprised if Notre Dame holds them to a field goal here. Very surprised.
They're just going to keep pounding it in.
That's
kind of like you pound the ass, Tyler. That's what they do. They pound it in like you pound the ass. That's it.
How tough is
There it is. There it is. There's the flex.
How tough is it to play at Ohio State when you lost a game by 1 point to Oregon, and you lost to your death rival Michigan, which is always a toss-up game every year, and that's it.
Howard keeps it,
and people criticize you as not being good.
Listen, I never thought Notre Dame was good.
They lost by 3.
I'm talking about Ohio State.
It's the biggest rivalry game there is.
Yes, no,
It was a very narrow loss.
They were in a battle with Indiana. Indiana came back in the last 2 minutes.
Is this third down, fourth down? What do we got here?
This is third and goal.
Third and goal.
That's the great thing about college football now is that these teams
lined up in a power formation. Well, that's just straight up. That's a score right there.
They're less than perfect. They learn from them and come out stronger. They still have a chance at the national championship. That's the great thing of this playoff.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Being less than perfect.
I'm not going to say it's a shocker right now.
Overcoming adversity.
I'm going to call the game right now as being over.
It's over.
I'm going to call it as being over.
28-7.
Notre Dame scoring 21 points.
Notre Dame, every time they're in the national championship, gets waxed.
Yeah, that's why they should be banned from the national championship game.
I tell you what, that was actually a true counter, and they blew up Notre Dame right there.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Notre Dame did not have to play once to get there, though.
Ohio State has the biggest NIL of anybody. I think Notre Dame is.
No. Texas has the biggest NIL.
No, Ohio State does.
No. Texas does. Texas did last year. Maybe Ohio State does now. But Texas was ranked 1 at 20 million, and Ohio State maybe it was at 2 at 18 million.
Ohio State also has 20.
Ohio State also has 20? Jesus.
Number 1, Ohio State. 20 million.
They have
number 1?
No. Ohio State has number 1. Ohio State has number 1 NIL, and right now they have the number 1 incoming recruiting class.
Number 3 is Texas. Number 4 is Oregon. Number 5.
Oregon. Oh, Phil Knight.
Is Miami.
The U?
The U. Number 6 is Ole Miss. Ole Miss is 6. 7 is Florida State. That's shocking because they stink. Number 8 is Nebraska.
Ew.
Wow. So none of the SEC schools. Georgia, Alabama.
Ole Miss, Tennessee.
Yeah, but that was it.
Ole Miss and Tennessee.
But Georgia,
Texas,
Alabama.
Number 9 is Louisville.
Wow.
Number 10 is Missouri.
I never would have expected
That's
that.
the 10 biggest collectives. I don't know how they're spending it, but
yeah.
Right,
well,
Steve,
that's why.
I think
Tyler.
I think what we need to do is I should probably run League Blue for Good because I'll get a lot more money into Yukon than everyone there.
You think so?
No, I know so.
Okay. All right. I agree.
I think if me and Tyler King ran the collective, I think we would have close to 20 million.
You kidding me? Like we would be between 12 and 20 million. We'd be in the
Tyler, what is your plan? What is your plan to raise money for the collective at Yukon? What would your plan be?
My plan would be lots of networking with both the alumni.
Yeah.
Try to bring them in to make it more interactive for them, make them feel like they're a part of the program. I'd probably I'd have Coach Baylock do a lot more alumni events and invite all the donors.
Yes.
Try
We
to
need
get
more
them
events.
to donate to NIL
I
and
agree.
use my interpersonal skills, both with experience in football and experience dealing with money guys, money
Yeah, very
people,
true.
and go through that. Just make them feel like they're a part of it.
Exactly.
Make a connection between the donors and the program, and go from there. And I would also do my best to have Coach Mora go
Appear.
ahead and do a lot more events where he's
Yes.
reaching out, where he's interacting with the donors and the alumni to really solidify that connection and make them open their pocketbooks and checkbooks.
You know what a collective is like to me?
That's what a lot of these schools did.
It's like running for office as a politician. You gotta be able to be out there raising the money. You gotta be out there standing in front of the people and having the dinners with them. And they've got to be there at $200 a plate. Then you also got to be there with them.
I agree.
Then you got to be having private meetings with the people that you need to be meeting with. Then you have to be meeting with corporations, which I think they're starting to do.
They're trying to, yeah.
Yeah. Corporations to get them money. I mean, corporations could give money.
Yeah, and who better to quarterback that than Yukon, top 5 league sacker of all time,
Absolutely.
top 5 personality of all time.
Right, the top 5 personality and top 5 player of all time. Absolutely. And that's what the bigger programs do. That they have special events where the top donors can come in and meet the coaches and meet the players and have a breakfast or a dinner with the head coach.
Yeah, exactly. You're telling me
we have not done that.
You're telling me when Texas was #1 NIL, they'd have like Johnny Manziel, hosting lunches.
Yeah, no, I agree. I was telling Burton to do autographs, to get like Andre Dixon, to get Jordan Todman, to get some of these guys to do signings. I think that would raise money.
Again. This is why I need Coach Baylock's job.
Well, Coach Baylock, he just likes to give tours and send out newsletters.
Yes, that's why when he retires, I should get his job.
He's never gonna retire. But
okay, when he dies, I should get his job.
Yes, exactly. That's nice. But that is why we will be working, hopefully, with the National Sea Club. We can plan more events, and we can come up with creative ways for them to generate more revenue.
Oh, my God. Is they going to punt again?
Wow. No, they ran a big punt. Big punt. Oh, he dropped it.
They dropped
it. They don't have a choice.
Wow.
They're going to get steamrolled right now.
Yeah. They're already getting steamrolled. Now they're going to get railroaded.
Right.
Hard agree.
The wheels have come off.
Oh, yeah.
Come off.
I guess it's nothing worse than having Notre Dame in the national championship game.
When this is what you're resorting to, it's pure desperation. That's what happened to the Lions yesterday, or 2 days ago. They were resorting to trick plays and all that crap, and it got shoved up their ass.
I think that in that game right there, it was just a multitude of mistakes by starting with the quarterback on down. That's really, it wasn't so much a play call.
Yeah, right.
It was just sloppy protection of the ball.
Yep.
Right. There's the jet. Oh, I like that.
I mean, think about it.
I've never seen that.
Lions 5 turnovers. Lions 5 turnovers, Redskins 0. It was going to win the ball game. Who's going to win the game?
Tyler, is that what you were talking about? They were using that jet motion and then running counter off of it?
Yep, that jet con power.
Tyler turned his camera off.
Yeah.
He's getting another drink.
How are you doing, Steve, on drinks?
I'm doing great on drinks.
Is it as good as the? I liked your absence story today. That was a great story.
It was not a great story at the time. It was not a great story at the time, Dave. I almost wound up in Austria.
No, but I'm saying when you tell it though, like
Yes.
you tell that's a great story. That's a
It
story
is.
you
It
always
is.
have in your back pocket.
It is. Tyler, was this what you were talking about before? They would run the jet motion and then run the counter off of it?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's neat. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, they ran that jet motion, and the motion guy had a great kick-out block. It was basically
Right.
like a pull guard, and they ripped the
Score
hard
here.
off that.
I'm going to predict another Ohio State score coming up pretty soon.
Well, this was just pop.
Oh, really? You think, Frank?
Very. I'm an edgy kind of guy, Tyler, predicting an Ohio State score.
Well, there's no answers. Like if you're the Notre Dame, Frank, you were the best DC ever. If you're the DC for Notre Dame, what are you doing right now?
Right now, if I'm the DC for Notre Dame, I'm praying.
Sticking your ass between your legs, kissing your ass
The best
goodbye.
call that I have on my sheet, but bottom line, I need some athlete to make a play. I'm praying for someone to make a big play.
Well, they're stacking the box.
Right.
Oh, I like that they moved the pocket.
Kind
The
of like
throw,
holding ball.
I like the throwback. I moved the pocket and the throwback.
I mean, literally, you're on the brink of desperation if you're Notre Dame right now.
That's a little hot.
The score. I mean,
Well,
you might
no,
go-
there's a flag. I think it's going to be holding.
Yeah, but
Yeah, right.
I'm just saying, if they can't stop this
I
drive.
saw him, yeah, but I was like, fuck
But
that.
even if they stop the drive, they don't have the explosive players to put points on the board.
No,
just don't.
not
They just
not
don't.
in bunches.
It's
No.
not the matchup. There's no matchup
Oh,
for them to
that-
put
yeah.
points on the board.
I disagree.
Do you
They
think
very
Notre
much
Dame
do
can
have
score?
the players. Ohio State has the better players, though.
Oh, okay. That's very true as well. And Tyler, we'll get to talk more about the on the MMA report, but the UFC pay-per-view. What were your thoughts on the championship matches at the end, the fights at the end?
So, Marab, I wasn't surprised at all.
No, Marab was a beast.
Like, I told you the story about how I saw Marab
Yes.
beat my teammate from pillar to post, who's
Yes.
one of the best fighters I've ever worked with.
Yes.
The guy, he never fought again. Became a priest.
He never fought again.
It became a priest.
Marab beat him in the priesthood.
Yes, he did.
Wow, that's a hell of a beating.
That's number one. Number two,
Oh, Tyler,
yeah.
I have. Oh, touchdown!
Is he in?
Touchdown?
Is he in?
No, it was incomplete.
Oh, no.
Complete. Tyler, so
Bro.
I have to ask you an important question.
Okay.
We were talking about this last night,
Yeah.
and I called Ed, and I got laid a lot in college.
Here
I
we
was just a
go.
late bloomer. I
we
did.
go.
I did. As a junior and a senior, I got laid a lot.
Okay.
I got laid a lot. So if I called you up and I said, Tyler, it's been on my mind for a while, and I want to tell you the truth. I'm a homosexual. I'm gay. Would you believe it? Oh my God, he's thinking. He's thinking.
Tyler.
You
Tyler.
wouldn't be shocked?
Tyler, he said he had a lot of sex. And I said,
I did.
Give me the guys' names.
No. Tyler, you would not believe it. You would be surprised if I said that. If I said Tyler, all these years I'm a gay man.
Tell Tyler what I said that you're growing right now. To
Tyler, I've never heard of this. Tyler, do you know what a Blue Man Chew is? I don't know what a Blue Man Chew is.
No, it's a Fu Man Blue.
Fu Man Blue. Fu Man Blue. Do you know what a Fu Man Blue is?
I do not.
See, he doesn't either, so it's not just me.
Enlighten me.
So I am right because it's not a universally known term.
Right.
If Tyler doesn't know,
I think you're starting.
I'll be back. I'm putting the young guy to bed. I'll be back.
All right, do it.
Tyler, a Fu Man Blue is a gay guy with a goatee that's painted blue, I think. Is it dyed blue?
It could be. I mean, that could attract it even more, but yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Steve.
Yeah.
You have rocked a lot of goatees in your life.
No, not a
Yes.
full goatee. I had the half goatee, the half one.
See, I know
No
it.
goatee.
Yeah, okay.
Stopping at truck stops, looking for the little hole in the bathroom stall. I know
Listen,
that.
there's nothing wrong with a good glory hole.
Yeah,
You know?
Right.
I think a glory hole's fun.
right. In the men's room. Yeah.
I mean, I'll go to the ladies' room.
Yeah.
But not the men's room.
Not in the men's room, yeah.
Nope.
But I read Dennis Rodman's book.
Yeah.
Dennis Rodman said that he closed his eyes
Yeah.
and he got a blowjob.
Right.
And he wasn't able to tell if it was a female or a male. He said a blowjob's a blowjob.
Right.
So getting one from a male or a female didn't matter to him.
Right. Except when you wake up next to
Guess what?
next to
Guess
some guy
what?
named Steve.
What?
Steve.
Yeah.
Guess what? I love Dennis Rodman.
Yes.
Kind of gay.
No, he's not gay, but he he said that he's had like
Kind of gay.
he's contemplated he's been attracted to men before.
So that means he's kind of gay.
Well, yeah, he is, but he's never done anything with a man other than the blowjob thing. But it was more of a sociological.
That constitutes gayness.
Well, it was an experiment. It was an experiment. He just wanted to know.
Really? What was the result of that experiment?
That's what we all
Kind of
do.
gay.
The results were that a blowjob is a blowjob. It doesn't matter who
No,
it comes.
the results were he's kind of gay.
Oh, okay.
I run multiple experiments like that.
Oh,
I
okay.
just see, it could be a guy, it could be a girl. Whatever.
He said it's exactly the same.
You know what I've never done? You know what I've never done?
What?
Experimented or had male mouth on me.
Oh, I wouldn't either. But you like rusty
It's a lie.
trombones. You're big into the rusty trombone.
I'm big into the rusty trombones.
You've
I'm
experienced
big
several rusty trombones.
Doesn't mean I'm big into them, just have experienced several.
Well, I think it's good. I think it's good.
Steve,
Yeah,
you've like seen the women
yeah, I have.
that
You
participated in that.
you have been with gorgeous, amazing women. The first time that I saw you in the Berkshires and your girlfriend visited, my jaw dropped for 4 hours with how gorgeous she was. I was like, Tyler King is pulling this?
Yeah.
She walked in and 30 guys just turned their heads. She was a head turner. Tyler just pulls ass like you wouldn't imagine.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it is.
What's wrong with that?
It is. No, it is. It's amazing.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing. It's just amazing to me.
What? It's amazing that I
31.
would always have like high-ass girls around.
Well, no, it's amazing the women that you get. Like they're supermodel types.
After the field goal, it puts Ohio State up 31-7 right now.
Notre Dame's trying to
has the
they
ball
got-
after kickoff. I
Guess
just
what?
they
Guys,
gotta-
guess what? My parlay is going to hit.
really.
Oh, Tyler had a
What did-
parlay.
What did you have? What did you have?
Did you have Ohio State in the under?
I had a whole bunch of UFC fights, the Washington Redskins, and Ohio State.
You picked the Redskins?
Nice. Nice.
I cannot believe you picked the Redskins over the
Hell yeah, I
line.
picked the
Are you
Redskins.
serious?
Yeah.
Frank is a diehard Redskin fan,
All my life.
I mean,
and he refuses to call
well, I
them the
mean,
Commanders.
it's kind of gay now because they're called Commanders.
Yeah,
It's pretty gay.
Call the
Pretty
Commanders.
gay.
yeah, he doesn't like the
No,
Commanders.
I will not call Commanders.
Frank is back on the reservation. I cannot believe you picked the Redskins over the Lions. I
Why?
thought you loved the Lions. I thought you loved Dan Campbell.
I do like Dan Campbell, but Dan Orlovsky ruins that franchise for me.
Oh, because Dan Orlovsky played for the Lions, that ruined things for you? Dan Orlovsky single-handedly made you despise the Detroit Lions?
Well, I mean, running out the back of the end zone doesn't help matters.
He did run out of the back of the end zone, yeah.
And getting owned by Skip Bayless over and over and over and over and over and over again doesn't help either.
But wouldn't you agree today? Dan Orlovsky is very good as a commentator.
Yeah. No,
He is, right?
he's pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
I would destroy him, but
You would destroy him.
yeah.
So if they did a first take with Tyler King and Dan Orlovsky, Tyler King would have better takes and outshine Dan Orlovsky. That's what you're saying.
100 billion trillion%.
100 billion trillion %. Wow. That's a lot of confidence right there. And Dan Orlovsky's been in broadcasting a long time. And you still think you would blow him away.
Yeah.
Oh, and it was about to be a sack. Wow.
Whoa. Oh.
Dan Orlovsky is kind of like distanced himself from Yukon, which is surprising.
I mean,
He didn't come to the Motor City Bowl reunion,
I'm
the
not
Captain's Day.
when I know some things that a lot of people like. Long story short, from a character point of view, it's not really that surprising.
Well, I know it's a lot of it's because of the born again Christian thing.
Like I said, from a character point of view, it's not
Yeah.
surprising.
Right. No, it's disappointing to see that happen.
Well, it's very disappointing when someone has success and they forget where they came from.
Well, the fact that I had Alfred Fincher on Husky Talk. Fincher was his boy, and Fincher hasn't heard from him. He doesn't talk to him. He won't respond to him. That I don't understand. Like the guys you were closest with, you just cut them off completely, and Fincher didn't do anything to him. I understand that being born again, you have to stay with your own group, I guess. But that was kind of shocking to me.
I mean, I don't want to throw anyone's business out there, but
It's not business, but
I mean,
he didn't get.
I've been told by Dan that I'm not a real Christian. So
I'm sorry. You've been told by Dan what?
that I'm not a real Christian.
Right.
So judgmental, born again, but hey,
No, I get it. It's just sad to see that he could have taken part in the Captain's Night and the Motor City Bowl night, and he did not.
yeah. Well, there's a reason I was ringing the. There's a reason I was ringing the rally bell, and
Right.
he was in Bristol,
Yeah,
being too good for us.
I know.
Like at the end of the day, that's where we came from, and that's where we.
Yeah, that's why I don't get it. I don't get why. I don't understand why he has so much contention towards Yukon. I don't know what I know him and Randy did not get along, and
Bro, I didn't get along with Randy at all.
Well, I know you.
I succeeded.
Oh, Notre Dame just scored. Wow. Okay. But Randy.
35-14, 31-14. Relax.
But Randy.
31-14. Relax.
Randy, just like myself, Randy did not like me. After you and I graduated, Randy had a lot of respect for us, and
Dude.
I have a much better relationship with him now than I ever did playing.
I mean, I've spoken to Randy Edsall in probably 20 years.
You still haven't spoken to him?
Yeah.
Wow.
I have not. I think it's been at least 15 years since I spoke to Randy Edsall. There's no reason to. He didn't do me any favors in the NFL process.
He did not. No, because he did not believe in that. For some reason, he did not believe in that with us. He did not believe we had the talent.
I was only the defensive MVP.
No, I know.
Who the hell's the defense together?
I know. Believe me, I know.
He didn't like.
He did nothing.
My outspoken nature. He didn't like my dad's outspoken nature either.
Your dad's one of the nicest people in the world. Why would he have a problem with you? He had a problem with your father?
Because my dad was outspoken, and he was one of the few parents that he's one of the few parents that knew what he was talking about.
Yeah, because he played in the NFL and could coach you up. Yeah, I get that. I did.
Randy didn't like being shown up.
No, I know that. I know that for sure. But I did not know that you hadn't talked to him in that long.
Yeah, very long. I remember the last time I talked to Randy Edsall. But hey, everything's so great. Nice little retirement.
Well, he didn't exactly retire, but
I mean, I could say a lot of things. I'm not going to because I'm very bad with that.
We're actually planning to do a podcast special on Coach Edsall. 5-part series. We're planning on doing a podcast special on Randy Edsall and the rise of Yukon football. It's going to be a 5-episode series, and we currently have been talking to a couple sponsors for it because he built the program.
I mean, I'm obviously gonna have commentary on this, right?
Well, they some groups want us to talk to players and coaches during that time. Others just want it as Randy. It would be a big undertaking to try to do it that way, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
You should do a long recording with Randy.
Well, it's going to be 5 episodes, and it was going to be intermittent with players and coaches.
Yeah, you should do a long recording with Randy that you can edit, and then the main players, me, Fincher, Maurice Floyd, Deon Anderson, all those guys, then do recordings with us and edit it as you see fit.
And then I was going to Coach Rob Ambrose said he would do it. Orlando said he would do it.
Both of them. I said hello, and I missed both of their musks.
They're both great guys, and Orlando's still coaching.
I know. Orlando is one of my favorite people of all time. Dude, Ambrose is
Ambrose was the best.
He was one of the few offensive coaches I really love him.
Yeah.
And obviously Norris, because I just love Norris
Norris was
Wilson.
the best. I love
Norris
your
Wilson was the best dude ever.
Hank Hughes was awesome.
Oh, you mean my dad? My
Hank
my
Hughes was
daddy.
awesome, man.
My daddy. Yeah,
He's still coaching.
I know. No, he's not. I think he's
No,
I thought
he's
I thought he was working a corporate job now.
no, he's at Penn. He's the D-line coach at Penn.
Hell yeah.
All right, Frank, Notre Dame scored.
They did.
Yeah,
They're still going to lose.
it's 31-14 now. Tyler says no.
15.
I am checking out. I've had enough. I'm going
Here's a
home.
2-point
Are
diversion.
you really?
Yep. This is a watch party that I'm watching myself go out the door because I got to get home, man.
We have 530 people.
I know. It's unbelievable. I can't believe they're watching us.
Oh, okay.
That's my cue to leave.
Wait,
All right.
wait. Is there 500 people at Frank's bar right now?
No, there's 100 people. Well, no, the bar's closed out. There's 500 and some people watching us,
Tyler, you're going
which
to
is huge.
I'm out.
Frank,
Steve?
why are you leaving?
I'm exhausted.
Frank, what the F, dude?
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Why
Thank
is
you, Tyler.
Frank leaving?
Tyler's saving the show. I have no idea.
Why? I always save the show.
I'm very surprised that he's leaving. This was his idea. I think he's disappointed that the crowd at Tony's has dwindled. Coach Schuman is putting his child to bed. So when do you think you would be able to record this week?
Probably Wednesday afternoon.
Wednesday
Tomorrow.
Okay. No, good. We're having talks about the Yukon event. They're doing the C Club brunch. So ridiculous. Is that something that you would go to?
Where is the C Club brunch?
We're Yukon band Bleeding Blue.
You're breaking up. Where will it be, Steve?
It's going to be at Yukon. Sorry. Brunches will be at Yukon.
What's the date on that?
I just said it's Super Bowl Sunday in February.
Probably. I could probably do that.
And they want me there and Dave there. It's going to be a small group, and we're trying to figure out the best way to go forward because Bleeding Blue is no more. Store Central is going to be the main collective, and they're going to start accepting donations. I think I told you that we're going to be working with the C Club. We're meeting with them in 2 weeks to get the contracts, and we have to come up with ideas for how they can generate some revenue. And like you said, they have to hire people, I think, for sure. But I totally agree with you that there needs to be events each month. I don't care if it's 2 months, a month, whatever, but the events is you can make money because alumni do not feel special. Alumni has been the big
Yukon football. I
know, and Robert Belcourt loves you. He talked about you.
The gentleman that we were having cocktails with at Venmo Bowl.
Yeah, I agree.
No, Steve, was that the gentleman that having
Yes, he was at the he was at the Friday night thing.
yeah. Dude, I love that
Loves
guy.
you.
Awesome. I love him.
He spoke about you on on the podcast we did. He spoke about you extensively because Lyndon Johnson called him and said how good you were, and that he reminded him of him. So that's pretty high praise. Pretty high praise coming from him.
About the fourth player in Yukon football history.
Big drive for Ohio State. It'd be nice for them to answer here. But what were your thoughts on the UFC, the two pay-per-view fights, the championship fights, Marab, and then the other one?
I mean, we already said this. Rob is his nickname is very fitting. He's like Umar had absolutely nothing for him, and Umar like you got credit where credit's due. Umar broke his hand. Rob ragdolled him and dominated. It was Cordo's opponent, but the point is nobody's fool and super high hype right. He's a very popular fighter, and full story, watching first round. Bob is just, I think it's
Yeah, and PFL announced their next big event is going to be January 24th. They're doing a super card. I don't believe any fights have been announced, but I don't know if you saw, they completely changed their model for this upcoming season. They discontinued Bellator. There's only going to be single elimination for PFL, which I think is interesting. That's how they're going to do it.
I say as it should. Like the actually did like the double elimination model, gave
right
a little bit of room, but if you want to talk a true tournament in martial arts or even them, single way to go.
But I mean, do you think it's worth them spending the money? Do you think it's worth them spending the money on Francis Ngannou if they don't have an opponent? Really? You think he's worth every penny?
He's the A side. Like he's an attraction. He is an attraction no matter who he fights. And as soon as there's a big name UFC free agent in the heavyweight division, PFL will roll out the cash truck, roll out the bricks truck to sign that guy just to fight Francis.
Yeah, I just don't know who that's going to be. He's going to end up having, he's going to take a boxing match, and for them to pay all that money, if he's not fighting, I mean, don't you think he has to fight 2 or 3 times a year for them to get their money's worth out of him for what they're paying him?
I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you the biggest fight you could make right now for PFL. Boxing match. Francis Ngannou versus Jake Paul. Biggest match right now.
You think that's the biggest matchup that they could have, Francis Ngannou and Jake Paul?
Oh hell yeah! Heavyweight boxing match. Francis Ngannou Jake Paul, take my money because everyone wants to see Jake smash. Okay. Also, imagine if Jake beat in a boxing match. Like your head explodes either way. That fight would make so much money.
No, I agree with you there.
I know.
Well, Jake Paul's the money man regardless. Whatever Jake Paul does, I mean, he comes, he sees, and he leaves with a wad of cash all the time. All the time. So I agree.
I forgot the last fight was, but he got paid. His brother's about to fight Connor in India. I don't know if you saw the video. Like doing press tours together in Las Vegas right now, riding in the same bus. Like,
what were your thoughts on, obviously Washington round one, and obviously the other game, it's going to be Washington after their upset in the Philly, and then Buffalo and KC. What do you think for both those games?
so Buffalo KC is really interesting. That's at KC, right?
Yeah, it's going to be at KC.
That really takes away, obviously, the mystique. But I just still say Rich Stadium.
Yeah, right. Orchard Park, right.
If they're playing in Buffalo, Orchard Park rather, it'd be such a home field advantage. But
Well, Buffalo will be fine in KC, I think.
I agree. This game will it's a very close game, but it'll either be the solidification of Kansas City's dynasty, or it'll be the birth of Buffalo's new dynasty.
Oh, and there's a fumble, and Notre Dame may have it. Uh-oh.
Oh, this will be a review.
And now it's 31. What does it say? The score is 31-15?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. That's huge.
The 2-score game.
And it's a fumble. 100%.
Wait. Oh, yeah, that was a fumble.
100% that's a fumble. Wow.
'That's a fumble, brother.
100%. 100% that is a fumble.
Hey, that was rough.
So this could make things very interesting.
That was poor ball security.
Ohio State was driving.
That was a great punch. I'm cut.
Yeah.
34 made a hell of a play for Notre Dame.
Jeez, that could save him.
Right ahead. That was a premeditated strip move. Great play by number 34. Why is this referee even looking? That was a clear.
Well, no, they're just double checking. Now they're done. It's clear as day.
That was a very clear fumble.
All right. Well, now we have to see if Ohio State's defense steps up or not. If Notre Dame scores, our good old friend momentum has shifted. Shifted big time.
That'll take Steven.
They got a ways to go, but let's see if they can move the ball.
That was a total turnover. Guess what? They stopped.
Yeah, I hate that play. They've run that play so much.
Oof.
That's the power ride play where they read the front side end. They pull the guard. They read the front side end.
If their tight end could.
No, there was no tight end. They ran it to the weak side. I like it with a tight end there so you can arc them.
No, I just looked back up and saw that.
Okay. Now he's on the run. He's on the run. Just gets it away. All right, this is a big third down. They got to get a stop here.
Wow. That was Steve, you're a little ahead of me, but that was very poor quarterback play right there.
Well, I mean, he's got to step up. He can't roll to the right. When the
Yeah.
pressure's coming outside, you can't stay outside. You got to step up.
Yeah, what's he do? Rolls the
He runs outside. It was very dumb.
Poor quarterback play.
I agree. Let's see what they do here.
Right. Got the
Oh, what a big completion. First down. That was huge.
Steve, you're like a minute ahead of me.
All right, I'll try to slow down.
No, you're like 5-10 seconds ahead of me.
I'll slow down.
That was poor coverage by number 0.
We're on YouTube TV, so I apologize.
Coverage by number 0. Gee.
Incomplete, right? Oh, there's a flag.
Holding.
Come on. No. Oh.
Holding.
That's crap.
Oh, that's crap. I thought that was holding on the offensive line.
No, I knew it was defensive.
I had holding all day in the offensive line right there.
I mean, let him play. Jeez.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a hold, but it just looked touchy to me. I would not have called that. Let's see what they do.
Why you're not a referee?
No, I'm not.
That was valid holding right there.
Oh,
Wow.
They got that plate shoved up their ass.
Pursuit right there. That was great.
Yeah, but that was a horrible call. The wide receiver screen, it was way too deep. They got nobody out there to block for him.
Way too deep.
A wide receiver screen's got to be flat, or just a yard deep for it to be effective. Now they're trying to go fast. Big third down again.
They're down by 2 scores. Of course, they're going to try to go fast.
Well, it's still the third quarter. Well, that's a dumb call. Are you kidding me?
It's the fourth quarter, Steve.
Oh, it is?
There's 12:40 something left.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was the fourth quarter. Wow.
Not paying attention. Analyst.
No, the TVs are far away from us, so we can't see. We can't see all the details. I didn't know the third quarter had ended. All right, so that's why they did it. They're going for it on fourth. Okay. What is it? Fourth and what?
No, it's 3rd and 12.
Oh, it's third. Oh, okay. I thought it was fourth. Okay.
3rd and 12. This quarterback for Notre Dame looks like he's 11.
You say the quarterback from Notre Dame looks like he's 11?
Yeah. He does.
Well, that was a big completion. Now it's going to be 3rd and short. Let's see what Marcus Freeman does here.
Terrible spot for Ohio.
All right.
I thought he'd probably have it.
They've been running the quarterback a lot. I wouldn't be surprised to see another quarterback ISO.
4th and 4th. Oh,
He got it.
shut
Jeez.
up, Steve.
What? Okay. All right. Fine. You can say it. All right. First down. They're going fast.
Ahead, so.
Oh, yeah, no. I don't
Red zone. Let's see what they do here.
They're just in a zone here. Yep, told you.
Okay. Oh, they blitzed the corner. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry. I was watching the wrong thing. Okay, that was the receiver. Got it.
That's the zone right there. Like I literally just told you they were.
No, you did. You called it. Second down. They're doing a lot of motion. I wonder why.
I think it's the zone. They might put pressure.
Yeah, they keep motioning the flag.
Oh,
They keep motioning the trips. That wasn't a PI, was it?
Fucking 2 yards off him.
we'll tell you in a second.
Are you kidding me? Maybe Trump's calling in. Trump wants Notre Dame to win.
All right, let's. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? That was the worst call I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Trump's on the bat phone calling in.
My French, but are you fucking kidding me? Right?
So now it's first and goal.
Oh, never mind. He reached by his back.
Okay. Oh, he's down. Okay. Oh, that's what they called. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Second and goal. Ohio State's trying to substitute.
I'll hold it.
How much time, Tyler?
9:50.
Okay, a lot of time. He tried to take the one-on-one matchup, didn't get it. Big third down here. Trying to think, can they kick a field goal?
No, they cannot.
18 to 31. I don't know if that helps them.
Does not, Steve.
Okay. Sorry, Tyler. I'm bad at math. Well, they've had some pretty big plays on this drive. Let's see.
All right.
There's that motion again. Pass is dropped. All right, now what do? You think they got to go for it?
They have to go for it. By the way, I want to be up there here. Judging by all the parents they're putting on the screen, Ohio State has way harder bombs.
Yes, I would give the Ohio State moms. Oh, they are kicking a field goal. See, I told you 3 would help.
This is the way to show what amateur you are.
They don't need to convert to.
28, 39, 30, 31.
It's not like
Oh, did he miss it? Oh, it hit the post. Oh, that's a dagger right there. That could be the dagger. Wow.
Play is gonna hit, motherfucker.
Tyler, you were right. They might as well have gone for it. What the heck?
I just don't
Jesus.
football is good.
No, I Tyler, I've never questioned your football IQ.
I just don't understand why it's still this good. I barely.
Tyler, personally, do you like college football or the NFL better?
I've kind of just re-entered like football, like as I've been doing more broadcasting with you. My friend, I'm at my friend Tim's house. He's a big Ohio State guy. He married into an Ohio State family.
Oh, interesting.
So like, I'll always be diehard for the Patriots.
Of course.
But with the NIL money back when, a couple years, like 5-10 years ago, with the way college football was set up, it was never a game like 2 iconic programs in Ohio State and Notre Dame. Now that the players are paid as they should have always been, and NIL are in effect, you get these iconic stuff because the programs are going to get the best players now, and like, so I would probably say I give it a slight edge to college football right now.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I am way down on college football. I just think the money involved has gotten out of hand. There's no loyalty between players, coaches. I just think it's a mess. I think if Ohio State and Texas are raising $20 million in NIL money this year, they get $20 million in television revenue they can also spend.
Yeah.
5 years from now, NILs are going to be raising $50 million, and they'll still have probably $30 million to spend in the NIL. They're going to be like NFL salary caps.
P.S. Imagine P.S. Hey.
Yes.
Hey, should be paid. The kids deserve.
No, I agree they should, but they should cap it. And like what Yukon's going to do. Why should they cap it? Because there has to be some. I mean, it's got to be equitable in some way for teams to be able to compete.
Yukon is the richest state in the union. If they will shell out the money, then they can compete. It's a level playing field now.
Well, Yukon, what they're going to do is put a portion. Put a portion of.
They're going to be gay.
They're not going to be gay. No, they're going to put a portion of the money away for the kids and not give it all to them at once.
Yeah, be gay.
And then when they leave, they will get their money. They'll put it in a trust form. They're going to try to set them up for life so they leave college with a little bit of money in their pocket. And you think that's a bad idea?
I think the kids should get their money
regardless.
And the program should appoint financial advisors for kids as well.
Yeah, which they are doing, which Yukon is doing.
All right, Steve, let's ask you a real question right now. Let's say we had the 2004 Yukon team right now, in this current climate. Who would make more NIL money? Me or Dan Orlovsky?
Obviously the quarterback would. Not because
in this age of social media, I might actually have a bigger following than him. So
well, with your personality and entertainment value, unpredictability and weirdness, yeah. I mean, I think that it would be close, but quarterbacks right now are valued regardless.
You're obviously speaking facts. I'm just talking.
I am speaking facts. I just think that.
I was talking.
Look, Arch Manning or Quinn Ewers was going to get $6 million if he stayed in college. I think.
Oh, Jesus.
Because he's been in college 14 years. I think he just wanted to move on.
That's fair.
Okay, pitch.
Millions to play football.
Well, it's the reason last year the NFL had the lowest amount of underclassmen declare for the NFL draft, and that was because they're making more in college through NIL.
Exactly.
Because the the NFL salary structure
we got
as low as it is.
Third and three right now. Big play.
No, I know it's huge. It's huge. Let's see what they do.
On first, give me a fucking first down right here.
Wow.
By the way, that was a great play call.
Well, he was open. Yeah.
That was a great play call. That was horrible execution.
Well, yeah, Will Howard made a poor throw. If he completes that, that's a first down. So that's a big stop for Notre Dame to get the ball back. How much time's left?
6:30.
All right, so they got to go fast. 28, 29, 31. They're down 2 scores. Yeah, 2 scores, 6:31. Their offense just isn't built for that. So it'll be interesting to see how fast they can go.
And their quarterbacks kind of, kind of booty cheeks.
Good, but he's already.
Tyler, didn't you say that you had one of your fighters fighting this month?
No, I have my number 1 guy fighting on Saturday.
Oh, okay. Was it Ozzy?
Yeah,
Or Louise? Ozzy.
It's his pro debut.
Right, that's right. That's what you said. It's his pro debut. Who's it? What company's it with?
It's with K-Shines.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, like
what are your feelings? Is he ready?
I'm not gonna divulge a lot of stuff.
Well, obviously, I get that. You want to keep your strategy in house.
He's on a focus and just he's been showing out every single. I became a lot of reports and Ozzy Martin is a giant problem and fighting a stiff. He sucks. Talk shit.
To you?
A 2-5 record. It's every single one of the fights have been at 205 or above. And this guy is going to cut a lot of weight. And Ozzy Martin is not the guy you want to fight when your brain isn't fully rehydrated because Ron Marshall is going to be eating a lot of shots to his head. I mean, you can quote me for this, put it wherever. It will not be out of the first round. Ron Marshall is booty cheeks. Ozzy Martin is top of the food chain. It's going to be
But I can't believe the guy was his opponent was talking shit to you.
Yeah. So long story short, Ronnie has fought some of my teammates before. This will be my second time. No, this might be. I've warned against him once or twice before. So like, I just want to fight. So I said to him, "Hey, want to fight with you?" He's like, well, what you won't get? Hey, I want to be like, Ron. As far as fighters go, you're a complete ass. I will take a dump directly in your eyeball, but hey, I probably wouldn't do as much head trauma as he's never fought below 205 pounds, and now he's fighting Ozzy at 100. Ozzy Martin is not the guy you want to fight when you're dehydrated. Dude. All
right. We have our biggest audience right now. We're up to 800 people watching live on YouTube, which is huge. The Notre Dame Ohio State game. Notre Dame is trying to come back, and Tyler King and I are holding down the fort as Frank Cristiano decided to go to bed. Schuman's putting his kid to sleep, and he must be either reading him several books, singing him lullabies, giving him a bath. I don't know what he's doing. But we have our Tyler. We have our largest audience, and I think he brought it in.
Steve, you're welcome.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
By the way, everyone.
This is very unexpected.
By the way, everyone, for tuning in, love me. I don't blame you.
Yeah, they everyone loves you. Yes.
Oh, oh! God damn it! Ohio State.
Well, that was
Not
a good
ruin.
throw. Good timing.
I gamble. I want to make some money at the end of the night. Do not ruin this for me.
Why would you say that ruined it for you?
Like the prototypical Notre Dame tight end right there.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
Or,
Oh, and a big sack.
oh
How
hell
much
yeah!
time?
Reminds
How
me
much?
of me. Reminds me of me.
Yes. Yes. How much time's left?
449.
No, he's hurt.
Okay.
Max hurt. He's hurt.
No. No.
He's gimpy.
Backup has a better arm.
Gimpy.
Oh, he's down. Oh shit. Wow.
Well,
That's gonna be a
I
big.
expect from the Catholics these days.
That's not good. That's not good. I don't even know who Notre Dame's backup is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyler, what were your thoughts on the Chicago Bears hiring Ben Johnson immediately from the Lions? I thought that was a shocker.
Why?
Well, everyone said he was going to go to the Raiders. Tom Brady wanted him.
Yeah.
You're very indifferent.
Detroit, I believe, probably has a little more cash to spend right now. It's more.
No. He went to the Bears.
Oh, the Bears?
No.
Yeah, Ben Johnson, the offensive coordinator for the Lions, took the head coaching job with the Bears.
It's a more attractive job right now.
Then the Raider? Yeah.
It's just because
The Raiders are a dumpster fire. I agree. You're right.
Are a dumpster fire. Chicago offensive weapons. And
Yes. Yep.
Just
The quarterback situation is much better.
a better, more iconic job with more potential for growth. Like,
Yeah.
If you have a lot of success in Chicago, like let's say he has like Andy Reid level success, he never ever again.
Right, but you're also talking about the NFC North, which is arguably the toughest division right now in football. You're going to have to play Detroit and Minnesota twice.
Yeah,
I mean that's a lot to walk into. But the AFC West isn't a cakewalk either, with Kansas City and now Denver picking things up. But I was just surprised that he got fired. He took the job so fast.
Yeah, but I mean, it depends on what Las Vegas offers. And
yeah. I mean, they were saying Brady had a lot of control in Vegas, and he got the GM fired.
Hey, let's not make any bones about that. We all know Tom Brady is a control freak, and we don't know what his spending habits are yet. As an owner, as an executive, we don't know what his spending habits are yet. Was it a shout out for the talent, or whether he's making?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
You're right. We don't know. We don't know.
Exactly.
We know that Mark Davis values his opinions very much, which is why he fired the GM Tom Telesco. I was just surprised. It'll be interesting to see who they hire as the head coach.
Wow.
He's back. Yeah.
I mean, Mr. Davis has all the power, but
right. But he listens to Brady.
No matter how rich you are, you're walking around with that haircut. You expect me to take your opinion seriously? You expect me to take it seriously? Fucking relax.
Oh, he's got the Dumb and Dumber haircut.
Yeah, in a minivan with a white van.
Oh, Notre Dame just scored. Uh-oh.
Fuck you.
Oh, this now makes this very interesting.
They're going for
Frank,
two.
Frank, what do you think? Oh, okay. Great observation, Frank. Dave, what do you think?
By the way, next time they do Hartford, I'm gonna fight Frank.
Yes, yes.
Just for leaving this.
Tyler, I have tried to get you to come to New Hartford several times over the last 3 years, and you have refused.
Go come to the lake this summer.
So I'm going to keep posting pictures of you falling off the dock on social media until you come.
That's one of the best pictures of me of all.
The greatest picture ever. And then someone also has a picture of you passed out in town on a park bench while they were mini golfing.
I actually have that picture.
Oh, what a call!
Oh wow!
Oh my God, a reverse pass. Everyone's got a gimmick 2-point play. Tyler, this just made things a little interesting. So is it 31-23?
Yes, it is.
Oh, Sheboygan.
Bro, like, they lose this game.
They have to score and get a 2-point conversion to tie.
Bro, if they
Stop Ohio State.
Bro, they do this. I've never if Notre Dame pulls us off, I'm never.
If Notre Dame pulls this off, you have permission to come fight Frank, because Frank called the game. He said it was over on the last score that Ohio State had.
Steve, shut up! Stop jinxing literally everything.
I'm not jinxing anything. There's no such thing as jinxing.
Jinxing everything.
There's 10 million people watching this game. You think Steve Cully is going to jinx it?
Yeah,
one person.
Steve, you're a fucking enigma.
I am an enigma.
There's a legendary spot in South Bend. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've seen better bars in New Hartford, New York.
No, I know, Tyler. I tell people all the time that if you, Terry, and Uwe came here, and I took you to Cavallo's or the Killabrew or wherever, people would know you.
Yeah, of course.
And they don't believe me. I'm like, these guys came here so much. If I brought them here now and took them to Cavallo's, people would say hi to them and know them.
I'm built like a Greek god, and that's the personality for a friggin'.
Well, what's funny is every one of my friends has had more sex here than I have. Have had sex. All you, I mean, I don't know if you, Terry, Uwe,
we don't have to get too. Let's just
Terry,
say
Terry, Uwe, and Woody all had sex with several New Hartford girls, much more than I have in my house. So I find that somewhat amusing.
I mean,
that they come and visit and they just get laid, and I never have,
because these are our days. They're all respectable married men now.
Yeah, they don't care.
I mean,
all right.
If certain people are listening, and by certain people I mean certain people who.
Well, we have 800 people listening, so
if certain people are listening that like to stalk me, yes, I used to go to Hartford, New York. My friend Steve Coley's town, and
let's go. Yeah,
I
around the edge.
literally
there we go.
Would get it thrown at me.
Well, I hope that we are able to get you up this summer for the lake.
I literally just told you I'll come to the lake this year.
Well, you've said that every year, and then I tell you, and you said you hate the drive, so you don't come. It's not that long of a drive.
Dude, awful drive.
It's one road. You take 90 the whole way. And then
for
12
like
more
7
became-
hours. For like 7 hours.
It's not 7. 7 hours. It's 4 hours from Boston to Utica.
New Hartford, New York.
Yeah, New Hartford's right next to Utica, and then the camp is 45 minutes north. All right, now what is happening here?
It's 1st and 10.
Okay, that's what I thought. How much time's left?
3:15.
Okay.
Well, it'll be like 2.5 by the time.
And does Ohio Notre Dame have all 3 timeouts?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. I like the shift. They're playing man coverage clearly.
It's a ball game.
Oh, he's back. Coach Schuman. He missed the Frank took off. Frank quit.
Wow. That was the worst play call I've seen. All
They gotta get
Frank-
one more stop, huh?
Frank called.
Catch me up with what happened. How he got back into it.
So Ohio State scored to put. They were up 28 something or 31-10.
Okay.
Frank called the game and then went home. And Tyler stayed, and our audience is quadrupled since. And Notre Dame,
You're welcome. Both of you, welcome.
yeah, Tyler takes credit for it. Notre Dame missed the field goal, got a stop, got the ball back, scored, got the 2-point conversion, and now it is a 1-score game.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
Yes.
And what the hell took you so long to put your kid to bed? Read him like 10 bedtime stories, give him a bath. You look like you're soaked.
The dog lost his mind. I had to go take him to the bathroom.
Dog lost his mind.
Dog lost his mind, and then he likes me to lay down like next to him.
Dog lost his mind.
The kid or the dog likes you like
No, the kid does.
Oh.
He likes me to lay down with him until he
Until he
kind
falls asleep.
until he dozes off. He dozed off. I try to creep out. I'm halfway down the stairs. I hear, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh,
Come on.
Well, you're lucky. Tyler saved the watch along and grew the audience.
By the way, this is the worst play call.
Yeah, this
I've
was a
seen
bad call.
by a football team.
This was
in
a very
critical
bad call.
situation, literally ever.
I think they're just trying to get Notre Dame to take their timeouts.
They had the game won.
What happened? They turned the ball
Why are
over.
they running the quarterback?
I think they're just trying to run the clock out or make it Notre Dame use their timeouts.
Yeah, you know what's great, Steve. You know what's great about that? It'd be a good strategy if they gained any yardage.
Any yardage. I agree.
Third
I
and
agree.
11.
What are they doing now? You think they're throw or now? They don't throw at all, do they?
Notre Dame only took their first time out, right?
They have one more left.
Yeah.
Oh, they only had one more left. Okay. How much time's left?
But they don't have to take this time out if they stop them because they get the ball back.
How much time's? Do you know how much time's left?
2:45.
Oh, so they still have the 2-minute warning. Yeah, you're right.
Jesus Christ. This is such poor clock
He's
management.
throwing
This is
I would
such
throw it too.
Poor clock management.
a bomb. He completes it.
And yeah,
And there's the game.
Yes. Fuck yeah.
It's over.
Are you?
what a
kidding
call!
me?
Now that's a ballsy
That
call.
was ballsy.
Fuck
Fade.
yeah.
That's a horrible
Yeah.
coverage by
Your
Notre
boys
Dame.
parlay
Coverage is
is gonna hit. Your boys parlay is gonna hit now.
Yeah, they'll cover, right, Tyler? Well, it was 8.5, wasn't
I
it?
don't. No. I just need a win, and
Oh, you just need them
I
to
have
win. Okay.
several parlays that'll cash out.
Why would they not?
Oh, why does it show gay ass LeBron? Why
Yeah, I
does it
know.
show listen, LeBron, we all know you got your cheeks clapped by Diddy.
Frank called it a day and left.
We called it a day and left, huh? Well, he's in the bottom of the screen somehow still. Picture.
Okay. So did they get to the 2-minute warning or they take a timeout?
2-minute warning.
Okay.
It's over though.
Okay.
Right,
So
guys, I'll be right. I'm gonna pound this beer and go take a pass. I'll be right back.
you do that. Dave, are you doing College Football Frenzy tomorrow?
Yeah, but I have to do it. I got to text Shane. I got to do it earlier because at 12:30 I have. I might have to do like 11
Hey Tim.
because at 12:30 I have this for the other podcast, the Prospect podcast. I have to
Got you.
celeb dietitian coming on, I think, or something. So,
Well, let me know if I'm allowed on.
yeah, as soon as I find out what time.
If Shane allows me on.
As soon as
Shane blew me off tonight.
Well, he didn't have. He didn't have.
Well, I do our New York podcast, and he said he had practice, which I didn't know what that meant.
Practice?
Yeah.
Practice? What kind of practice?
I didn't ask.
Maybe he's training. That he might be still in that training, or is he still in that, or no?
I don't know. And I also got a message from, Shane's ex-wife. Her name's not Marissa, is it?
No.
Okay, so then it's got to be Jelani Stafford's mother. Message.
Oh yeah, his last name's Stafford.
Yeah, no, it messaged me on Instagram. That was all.
Oh. What about?
Just that she liked our shows and we're supporting it, and
that was me, probably.
I had messaged him about coming on.
Oh, cool.
Oh, we got Liam Richardson. Hi, Liam. Good to see you. Venmo at Husky Talk to have your message read. We will read your message on the air. The money will be donated to the Yukon NIL Collective.
I mean, I might grab from your old
Called in. That was a surprise. That's helpful. Call in.
Oh, hi. I'm back.
All right. Well, let's see what happens here. If Ohio State punches it in,
they're going to punch it in. It's over.
Well, they may try to run some clock because it's a 2-minute warning. They have one timeout. I think they can.
Honestly, it's a moot point if they punch it in.
False start on Ohio State.
They're going to run it 3 times.
Yeah.
They're going to run it 3 times, kick a field goal.
I agree.
Yeah.
I guess I'll call for my ride shortly.
I'm almost thinking they should take 3 knees and just kick a field goal.
I was thinking the same thing. Why risk handing it off?
Why
and you're still eating peanut butter out of a jar. That is so gross. Your hair's all messed up. You look so unfit right now.
That's a pro move right there.
Thank you.
Y'all listen, Steve. That's a solid pro move right there.
Well, we'll try to get Dave on the MMA report Wednesday. His added humor, because he just agrees with everything Tyler said. So Dave, what do you think of this match?
I cannot help being brilliant and entertaining as a
sports. Yes. Dave's like, I agree with Tyler. Tyler's right.
The MMA stuff, I default to Tyler.
Do you watch MMA? Do you like it or not?
If there's a big fight on, I'll watch it.
Yeah, it's just late. I know, so that's what bothers some people.
Dude, bro, I was like at a bar in Boston. they kicked us out during the co-main event.
Really?
The bar, yeah, the bar.
They
Like,
kicked
oh,
you
we're
out?
closing. Yeah.
That was Jake and Joe's.
What?
That was Jake and Joe's.
No. Another place I was at over the weekend. Yeah,
That's
like
absurd.
the fights were still going on. They're like, everyone has to leave. And I was
What
like, it's
did
the
they charge a
co-main
cover?
event. What's that?
Did they charge a cover?
No.
And they still kicked you out. Wow.
No, it was because like the bar, their normal closing time on Saturday, and the fight's still going on. They were like, "All right, you guys gotta leave," and I was like,
That's awful.
"Yeah." Well, luckily I was peaceful. The
Yes,
bouncers
you're
were very
very
thankful.
peaceful. You're very professional.
The bouncers were very thankful.
Yeah, it would not have ended well for them if they had a scruff with you. All right, so they took their last time out. Now is
They're
it
gonna
third
take two
down?
more.
Third goal, yes.
Okay, so this
Take
Clock
another,
running.
do another
Clock.
sneak.
this is where they're going to
Yeah.
sneak and then kick the field goal
100%.
or take a delay. Okay,
Yep.
all right. Well,
No,
we'll see.
there's no call timeout.
Okay, good, and we'll see. I'm impressed with the viewership for this. This was awesome.
Well, you know, it's interesting. What I've noticed is that there's a steady climb the longer you're on.
Yeah. It's because of Tyler and I.
Oh,
But I'm saying on all,
No, it's 'cause of
anytime we
Tyler.
do a podcast, like,
Well, I think it's got to be later. I think the later we go, the better. Like, you know, it started to climb at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. That's when we started to get more
and that's
people.
Yeah,
when
right
we do Rebel Republic,
around
right? Too.
when
Yes.
I came on.
Yes.
Right around when I came on.
Yes. When Tyler came on, it spiked.
But isn't that when we do Rebel Republic at like 9:30?
Yes. Tyler's flexing. Yes. We do Rebel Republic typically second. Yes.
And that's probably because that's always and that might be why it's the highest because everyone's on at
Yeah.
night.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I read a trend on this.
Oh, that
And-
nighttime is a bigger
Yeah. It said either the morning,
early morning.
the early morning or night are the best times for live podcasting.
Ah,
Third goal here, guys.
but
Oh, they're in the gun. What the hell?
He's just gonna take a knee.
You're not going to take a knee out of the gun.
Nah.
Quarterback keeper. That was dumb.
Roll to the left. Oh,
All right. Well, now they got to kick the field goal. And how much
Yeah.
time is Notre Dame going to have? It doesn't matter.
Less than 30 seconds.
If they make it, it's over, right?
Did Frank
Yeah.
go home?
Yeah. Frank packed it in. It was hilarious.
Frank went home like
I was shocked.
40 minutes ago.
I was absolutely shocked. He disappeared.
Frank realized the real star power was here.
I was absolutely shocked. Well, his bar cleared out pretty fast. His bar cleared out at halftime.
Oh, did it? Because
Yeah, they're waiting to close right now.
Oh, are they? Are they? There's no one left. No
Yeah,
one.
just the employees are here.
Oh, wow.
I think there's like 2 or 3 fans.
Oh, plus the. I bet you there's no more food.
No, the food's gone.
Right. So that's probably when they started to clear out too, right?
Yeah.
The buffet.
I'm gonna try to steal another cannoli before I go.
I'm actually jealous of you. They have cannolis.
Oh, they're great. They are spectacular cannolis.
Cannolis are
Tyler,
delicious.
Dave may come to the brunch we talked about for the C Club. So if Dave comes, then you should come, and then we'll definitely we'll party and have some
We all
fun.
realize I have to go because
Well, no, I know you do, and we want you there.
I'm the glue here. So I'm the glue
Yes.
guy.
Well, actually, I'm technically the glue, but that's okay.
I mean, I'm the glue guy. as far as
You
fucking
equal
ratings.
ratings. You equal ratings.
Valid.
Your last MMA report got over 1,000 views on one showing.
Yeah.
It was
welcome.
amazing.
Well,
All right, they kick it. They get it.
They made it.
That's
it.
Let me call.
My parlay's hit, bitch.
Let me call and make sure I get my ride.
My parlay is gonna hit.
At least Notre Dame gave a showing this time.
Valid.
No, they did. They didn't get smoked like last time.
That's valid.
Because the last time they got blown out.
Yes, by Alabama.
That's crazy.
All right, so they're going to kick it and take 3 knees. We can wrap things up here.
Yes, sir.
So, Tyler, you're thinking Wednesday at some point for the MMA report, correct?
What's that?
You're thinking Wednesday, some point, we can record the MMA report?
Yeah, possibly tomorrow. I have an early morning.
Okay.
I'm gonna I'll message you after I.
Okay.
After I do all my morning appointments, I'll hit you up.
Okay, and Dave, you said I may be able to come on at 11 for College Football Frenzy.
So, yeah, as soon as I know, lock down the time.
Okay.
But it's going to be earlier. It's not going to be 12:30.
Yeah, it's not going to be 12:30. That's fine. That's fine. I have to be up early tomorrow anyway. All right. Well, this watch along turned out pretty good. I'm surprised. Great numbers.
Still growing.
I know. We're gonna have to take a look and maybe do a watch along for the AFC or NFC championship. Would you do that?
Yeah.
Would that be possible?
Which one's the evening one? I'll probably do that.
I'll look at the schedule, but yeah, let's take a look. I think we should do that.
Probably
it's drawing pretty well. We'll do it for something. We'll call it something. I don't know. And yeah, so it worked out.
That's pretty big. Yeah, 659. That's big numbers.
Yeah. So now let's go. Unfortunately, we will have to sign off. I have to get packed up, and Frank left me. So,
how about that, Steve?
The Marauder, Tyler King, the ratings getter, he's the rainmaker of ratings. That's what I'm going to start calling him. All he does is train, teach class, and kick ass, and then he'll pound it after if he has to. And the coach himself, Coach Schuman, Frank Cristiano, who bailed on us early. I'm the best podcast host in the universe, Steve Cully. This has been Moneyline on 97.9 Unity Radio. Remember, when life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Take 2 oranges and throw them right up Frank's ass.